Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome inside George's Pond at Hirsch Coliseum tonight for Game 2 of this opening series of the 2019-2020 season. I'm Chet Yoder for Shreveport Mudbugs hockey as they take on the New Mexico Ice Wolves tonight. And for the Mudbugs, they're 1-0 on the early season after a 2-0 win last night, and it was led by Mason Balboa, making 23 saves to pick up a shutout in his first start of the season. That's a great showing for Balboa. And the Mudbugs were able to scratch away with 2 goals, one most importantly on the power play from Alexi Girard at 1957. Connor Witherspoon and Giannis Visbelis got the assists. It was Girard's first, and it gave the Mudbugs a 1-0 lead. They will hold that 1-0 lead till 6:20 into the third when Warren Nadishek, the third-year Mudbug, was able to squeak one past Graziano from the far circle. Carson Nichols got the only assist after the faceoff win, and the Mudbugs won 2-0. Lots of penalty minutes racked up in that first period, leading to ejections to Reese Francis and Michael McCosh. We see Reese Francis back in the lineup tonight. There was a lot of concern on where those two were going to stand going into the game. McCosh also in the lineup as well. Both sat out the remainder of the game after suffering so many penalties, I guess you can say the harshest penalties in that opening period. The Mudbugs now will look to go for the sweep, something they've had trouble doing last season on very many occasions. They had a lot of the win one, lose one scenario last year, which kind of proved to be a little bit troublesome for the team trying to find some consistent hockey. Tonight they'll try to find some consistent hockey, get off to a better start than they did last night, and maybe try to get away from some of the ruckus that New Mexico caused and Shreveport had to answer back with. We'll talk to head coach Jason Soupy Campbell after these messages. This is Shreveport Mudbugs hockey.
The Robertson Cup champion Shreveport Mudbugs know big goals lead to big wins. That's why State Farm agent Ben Tolis and his State Farm team are here to help you score a big goal with your home and auto insurance. It's a great call that saves you time and money. So go score the winning goal and score savings by combining your home and auto. It's just another way we're here to help your life go right. Call State Farm agent Ben Tolis today at 318-688-1522. That's 318-688-1522.
From diving lessons with certified trainers to gearing up in the proper dive gear, Scuba Ventures has just what you need to begin your diving adventures. Hey, it's Jordan Fader. Explore the underwater world with us. Whether you dream of seeing all the colorful fish of the sea or simply want to feel the rush of the open water, we can turn your dream into reality. Learn to dive and take trips with us at Cozumel, Curacao, and Roatan. We offer a full spectrum of underwater classes from scuba, snorkeling, open water diving, boat diving, and more. Call us now at 318-222-3483 or log on to scubaventures.com.
Hey, this is Chet Yoder, voice of the Mudbugs. DeFada & Associates Investigative and Risk Analysis Services has been conducting professional private investigations for over 20 years. They offer a full range of services to both individuals and businesses. Whether you need an investigator for a personal matter like a child custody case or you suspect an internal theft problem with your business, DeFada & Associates has the experience, training, and knowledge to get you the information you need. Call Jerry today at 318-635-9944 to talk about your case or visit them online at defadapi.com.
Janice Watt and General Financial Advisors are excited to support our 2019-2020 Shreveport Mudbugs hockey. Their experienced staff are ready to assist you with your tax, accounting, and financial needs from birth until retirement, including life insurance. Call Janice at 318-219-4188 and set up an appointment. Your consultation is free or log on to gfapartners.com. We are here for you. Go Mudbugs! Securities and investment advisory services offered through Royal Alliance Associates, Inc., member FINRA SIPC, and registered investment advisor. Generational Financial Advisors is a marketing name.
Bayou Blasters helps bring you Shreveport Mudbugs hockey on the ticket. Hey, this is Jay Fuo letting you know Bayou Blasters offers the best dry ice blasting in all of Shreveport. Our solid CO2 provides a powerful industrial equipment cleaning solution for a variety of applications ranging from heavy slag removal to delicate semiconductor and circuit board cleaning. Our ice blasting technology has become known as the cleanest and most environmentally friendly way to clean and prep any surface. Call us at 877-352-8614 or log on to BayouBlasters.com.
Welcome back into the Landers Dodge Jeep Chrysler and Ram pregame show. Game 2 of this 2-game set as the Mudbugs attempt to try to get the sweep against the New Mexico Ice Wolves. We're now joined by head coach Jason Soupy Campbell. And coach, a couple of goals, a shutout. I mean, I guess as far as an opening night, you have to be satisfied?
Yeah, we're pretty happy. You know, we're still watching video right now. You know, we've watched it and we continue to go over it. And you know, you can sit there and pick your team apart all day long at this level, and really at any level, you know. But we've definitely seen some good things from these guys and stuff we've been trying to hammer away with them. And you know, for the most part, you know, we did enough to win a hockey game last night. We just have to be a little more consistent, pay a little more attention to details, because that team across the way, they're just going to continue to get better as games go on and as the year goes on, and we got to make sure we're doing that and more.
Setting the tone in the first period with a power play goal. Overall, power play attack, you must have liked what you saw, and of course, producing that first goal was big.
Yeah, I thought for the most part, puck movement was pretty well. Maybe could have took a couple more shots, you know, but it's hard for guys to shoot if you don't have anybody in front, you know, ready to battle it out there. So overall, power play was good. Puck possession was pretty good. So we're happy there. Maybe just a little bit more of a relentless attitude as far as retrieving pucks and stuff like that whenever there's a scramble. But again, overall, a good start.
And then late, you guys were kind of nursing that one-goal lead. Warren Nattyshek, guy who's been obviously, you know, he battles through a lot. Third-year Mudbug, he's able to squeak one past Graziano.
Yeah, he's been really concentrating on working on his game this whole preseason, and he's continued to practice hard and stick with it, and he, a nice little face-off play, just took a step in and wired a shot. So it was a really good job by him and a well-deserved goal for him, and we're happy for him.
Obviously, Balboa with a great night, gets the shutout in his first game of the season, and probably that's the way you like it too, because he wasn't peppered too much, but he was able to make the big saves when needed. That must have been an idealistic night from what you want to see out of your goaltender.
Yeah, absolutely. You know, he he didn't face a tremendous amount of shots, but we did give up. Like, if we gave up 10 shots a period, we were giving up maybe 4 or 5 grade A's, you know. So he was having to be prepared and stay on his toes, and these guys come at you pretty good. They've got a lot of good speed and some skill over there, and they don't stop coming. And he was definitely alert when we needed him to be. A couple bad kicks off of our boards and partitions there in the one end, and he came up big in those opportunities too. So he's off to a good start for us, and we're thankful.
And I know, so Balboa obviously setting the tone for this goalie competition. I'm assuming, and I hate to assume, that's going to be Richie Perrant tonight in net.
Well, you know what happens when you assume, Chet Yoder. But he, in this case, you're probably right. But I think, you know, like we've kind of preached, you know, we feel like it's a 2-goalie league, and we got to give our goalies every opportunity to get in games and prove themselves. So tonight's going to be a great opportunity for Richie.
What do you expect tonight? And obviously getting a sweep, always tough in the league. This is a new team. It's tricky. What do you want to see more out of from your team, just in specific?
Consistency, execution, and a relentless effort tonight. Those are really the three keys. The main consistency is in the game plan and what we're trying to do here. So we'll see if they can do that, and see if the execution and the relentless part can follow suit.
Before I let you go, Coach, we don't take it for granted. Can you talk about the energy just last night? It's opening night, obviously a packed house. I mean, I'm sure it's much appreciative.
Oh, yeah, you know, it's one of the greatest things about playing in Shreveport is the wonderful fan base, you know, and I've been here since '99, and they've just been die-hard and hardcore, and we love them to death. So we just we really can't thank them enough, and it's there's a lot of emotions running wild. You know, we got a bunch of young men in there, a bunch of testosterone running loose, and and for them to come out with their first game here, even if they played here before, it's hard to keep those emotions in check, and it kind of bleeds onto the bench too, as far as the coaching staff and stuff like that. So it's hard to keep your emotions in check when you play here for the first few times. But again, something we'll learn to do, because we definitely don't want to lock people out of this building. So we're gonna invite them in droves, and we're extremely thankful and appreciate all the fan support.
Coach, thanks for the time and good luck tonight.
Thank you, Chet Yoder.
We'll have more after these messages in the Landers Dodge Jeep Chrysler and Ram pregame show. You're listening to Shreveport Mudbugs Hockey.
Sterling Dental Center is a proud partner of the Shreveport Mudbugs. I'm Dr. Emil Janu, and my experienced staff and I will handle all your dental needs, from routine cleanings, x-rays, cavities, toothaches, and more, with the best and safest treatment out there. We are a family here at Sterling Dental Center, and we treat our patients like family. We welcome many forms of insurance. Come get your next dental appointment at Sterling Dental Center in Shreveport by calling 318-688-1040 or logging on to sterlingdentalshreveport.com.
Janice Watt and General Financial Advisors are excited to support our 2019-2020 Shreveport Mudbugs hockey. Their experienced staff are ready to assist you with your tax, accounting, and financial needs from birth until retirement, including life insurance. Call Janice at 318-219-4188 and set up an appointment. Your consultation is free, or log on to gfapartners.com. We are here for you. Go Mudbugs! Securities and investment advisory services offered through Royal Alliance Associates, Inc., member FINRA SIPC, and registered investment advisor. Generational Financial Advisors is a marketing name.
From diving lessons with certified trainers to gearing up in the proper dive gear, Scuba Ventures has just what you need to begin your diving adventures. Hey, it's Jordan Fader. Explore the underwater world with us. Whether you dream of seeing all the colorful fish of the sea or simply want to feel the rush of the open water, we can turn your dream into reality. Learn to dive and take trips with us to Cozumel, Curacao, and Roatan. We offer a full spectrum of underwater classes, from scuba, snorkeling, open water diving, boat diving, and more. Call us now at 318-222-3483 or log on to scubaventures.com.
Welcome back into George's Pond at Hirsch Coliseum here in the Landers Dodge Jeep Chrysler and Ram pregame show. Now time for your Scuba Ventures starting lineups. First for the New Mexico Ice Wolves, head coach by Phil Fox, associate head coach Keenan Kelly. At left wing will be number 24, Tom Paradise. At center will be number 7, Spencer Rudrud. And on the right wing will be number 71, Joe Paradise. On defense will be number 4, Keegan Langefels. And on the right side will be number 74, Andre Galikoff. Getting the start in nets will be number 43, Dross Graziano. Now the Scuba Venture starting lineups for the Shreveport Mudbugs, head coached by Jason Soupy Campbell, associate head coach Rich Perron. At left wing will be number 21, Ryan Waltman. At center will be number 3, Matt Weber. And on the right wing will be the Philadelphia native, number 20, Jack Smiley. On defense will be number 41, Sam Miller on the left, and number 6, Dylan Peters on the right. Getting the start in nets will be number 31, Richie Perrant from Gulf Breeze, Florida. So glad to have him back with us. And he had a small sample size last year, and he's hoping for a bigger sample size this year where he can prove he can be one of the go-to goaltenders for this Mudbugs team. And, of course, Balboa setting the tone with a 23-save shutout last night. Those are your Scuba Ventures starting lineups. For all your scuba needs, go to 231 Mount Zion Road in Shreveport or log on to scubaventures.com. Mudbugs Hockey brought to you by Tantrum Hair Design, LLC. Get the best haircut in town at Tantrum Hair Design, LLC at 3806 E. Texas Street in Bossier City. Miss Dina Ducote, Kirby Rogers, and their friendly staff will get your head on straight. Just call 318-742-7613 and make your appointment today. So glad to have you with us here for Mudbugs Hockey. Mudbugs Hockey also brought to you by State Farm Insurance. The State Farm drive of the game last night was Warren Nadishak's first of the year, and it was brought to you by Ben Tolis from State Farm. Get the best car insurance by giving him a call at 318-688-1522. Mudbugs just kind of moseying down onto the ice. Good crowd still filing in here on a Louisiana Saturday night. So glad to have you with us here for Mudbugs Hockey. Had the pleasure of getting a gift from Mr. Natty Shack, Mr. Mike, in the house. I got some fine Toledo, Ohio glassware. I needed some more glasses in my kitchen. I don't really have any. I usually been living the plastic cup life for quite a while. I'm rarely ever home because I work so much. But it's always nice to have a glass or two I can rely on for a nice beverage when I come home to cool me down. That was a very thoughtful gift from the Natty Shacks, and thank you, Miss Amy and Mr. Mike, who are in the house this evening. I also got a chance to say hello to David Brazil's coach, Coach Saliot, who was in the house tonight. We talked for about a good 20 minutes before the game. He was waiting for me at the booth. I recognized him from last year, and it was so good to talk to him, obviously talking about David Brazil being the captain this year, and what an honor it has been for number 16, who's come a long way since being the young, wide-eyed boy last year to the cut and confident boy this year and trying to lead this team back for another Robertson Cup. Always love seeing the families. I know Miss Lisa Procopio is in the building. I know Connor Witherspoon's mom, Miss Kathy, in the building as well. Lots of families in for opening weekend. Lots of families will be filing in as well for our showcase of 2019. After tonight's game, the Mudbugs will head on a bus ride up to Minnesota. On Monday night, they will get into Minnesota Tuesday night and get ready for their first game against the Chippewa Steel, which will be a 7:30 contest Wednesday night. So they will be very busy on the start of 4-4 next week. So glad to have you with us. Hope everybody is tuned in, relaxed, ready to go for Mudbugs hockey. Now we ask that you please rise for a honorable exercise of the national anthem, performed by the Benton High School Marching Band. A sensational rendition of tonight's national anthem performed by the Benton High School Marching Band. They're one of the best in the state, and we're glad to have them with us here at George's Pond and Hearst Coliseum. Crowd still filing in on a Louisiana Saturday night. So glad to have you with us here for Mudbugs hockey. As the Mudbugs will huddle up towards Richie Perrant. This is a tradition they started this year, just in front of the goal mouth, where they will huddle up and get one last pep talk in before the Landers, Dodge, Jeep, Chrysler, and Ram opening puck drop. First period tonight brought to you by Generational Financial Advisors. For more information on planning your life's needs from college to retirement, you can call Janice Wan at 318-219-4188 or log on to gfapartners.com. Secure investment advisory services offered through Royal Alliance, FINRA, SIPC, and Registered Investment Advisor. Generational Financial Advisors is a marketing name. Good crowd filing in. Pleasant weather outside, always toasty, yet I thought it was comfortable, if you asked me. It'll be Weber at center ice against Spencer Rudrud, and we are underway. Face-off won there by the Wolves. They have it now to my right. Mudbugs skating from left to right in this opening frame. Trying to pick it up there was Miller. Now the puck just flipped into the Mudbug zone. Chasing it down there is Peters. Peters has a little help with Miller now. Weber scoots it along that far boards. Now up across center. Trying to grab it and run there was Smiley. Overran the puck. Now the puck bouncing around now. Picked up there by Waltman. The South Bend, Indiana native will go on to his right there to Weber, and Weber will just squib that puck in deep. Didn't do it with great alacrity, but he got it in to the New Mexico zone. Now into the game there is Gockler. He's locked in there with Gerard. Gerard got the goal last night. Ice Wolves have it now along the near side. That's Langefels. Langefels lugs his way into the zone. He dropped it off there to number 17, Sainum. Sainum now along to the far corner, getting hassled with there by Gerard. Now a battle along the walls they go to the left of Perrant. Now to the far circle, trying to drive it in front, taken away there by Rupsoff. Rupsoff now will just bank it off the near side boards and in deep into the Ice Wolf zone it goes. Picked up there by Golikov. Golikov now will just rim it around the far side boards. Picked up now there by number 23, and that's Willie. Willie, a backhander, goes wide of Perron, and it gets the back of the netting. Just underway, 1:18 gone by, and pushing and shoving along the far half wall. These two teams got quite feisty with one another, and down they go. We're going to get some penalties. I cannot see who it is from my vantage point. It looks like Alex Dominique got tied up there. I see one Mudbug going in, and I see one Ice Ray going in. Wow. How about that? It was Jacob Smith, who's probably one of the nicest guys on the team. Once you get Smith going, shocks me. That guy wouldn't even harm a fly. So Dominique and Smith in the box, and I believe they're going to sit for 5. We'll see if there's anything more. I see Keenan Johnson starting to lobby now with the lead official. Of course, your officials tonight, David Lilly, the lead referee. Brad Sotek and Daniel Fortis are your linesmen tonight. Just 2 minutes. I like this. 4-on-4 hockey. Open up the ice a little bit. That's what we're going to do for the next 2 minutes. Face off now from the far circle. Battle at one there by the Mudbucks. They have it now. Along to the far side now. Picked up there by Laurenchuk. Ladled back up top. Now wheeled around. The captain, Brazil's got it behind the cage of Perrant. Captain Granville, as I like to call him, has it now behind the cage of Perrant. He's going to do a little spinorama, trying to shake off the man. Now it goes to the near side there to Dickinson. Dickinson gets it off the back heel of Nichols, and Nichols will just nail it into the Ice Wolves zone. Picked up there now by Max Tobin. Tobin getting help there from Garvey. Hassled with there now by Nichols. Trying to intercept there is Natty Shack. Natty Shack behind the cage now of Graziano. Graziano back-to-back nights in net. Phil Fox felt pretty comfortable with the way he played last night. I thought he played well, considering his team couldn't give him much to work with. Dickinson now rumbles into the zone. He's got it now along that near corner, trying to shake off Garvey. Played back up top to Natty Shack. Natty Shack from the top of the circle, put a shot on, didn't get much on it to get it blocked. And the puck now is bolted back out to center. Now the puck squibbed ahead there to Natty Shack from the far corner. He's got it. And nice poke check there by Tobin to poke it out of Natty Shack's possession. Kept in there by Dickinson. Dickinson's got it now from the right point. Played back up top, but the Mudbugs got to take it back out. Now spinning it around there is Witherspoon. He'll throw it back to his blue line. That's Peters. Big old Dylan Peters rumbles into the zone, and he'll just golf that puck in deep into the Ice Wolves zone. Big check there by Peters along the end boards. Now along to the far side. 2-on-1. If the Ice Wolves hurry. Nice. Good job there by Bex. Quick shot. Save made there by Perron. He made a nice blocker save. That was a wrister there by Tristan Rand, trying to go up top on the blocker side of Perron. Big shout out to the Perrons tuning tonight from Gulf Breeze, Florida. He's got a younger brother, a couple of sisters, and of course Mrs. Perron, who does all the leg work. Tuning tonight, watching young Richie. Now along to the near corner, golfing it. Will just swing and nail that puck in deep into the Ice Wolf zone. Now a quick shot there, fanned on there by Francis, trying to get a stick on that one. Now Nichols has it. Nichols has it along the far corner. Going to get help there by Francis with a big old check there on number 7. That was Spencer Rudrud. Now Paradise will power it back out to center, and the Mudbugs will gain possession. Now along to that far side, played up in the middle of the ice there to Natty Shack, and Natty Shack will just dump it in along that far corner and have Francis go chase it down, and Francis was looking to go upstairs with a hit, just missed Paradise. Might have grazed his chin a little bit. Now Francis getting sandwiched up a bit behind the cage of Graziano. Mudbugs still have it deep if Natty Shack can hold it. Now played back up ahead. Paradise will lug it back out to center, and he'll just dump it in and come off for a line change. Slowed down there by Perrant behind the cage, and the Mudbugs will start over. Almost 5 minutes gone by here in the Generational Financial Advisors first period. Still no score. I'm Chet Yoder on a Saturday night for hockey. Game number 2 of the 2019-2020 season. The Ice Wolves have it now up ahead to the middle of the ice. Up ahead now with the burst of speed. There's Dominique. He'll drop it off there to Willie. Willie a drive. Blocked in front. Good job there by Brazil. The captain Brazil now off the near side boards right back out to center. Kind of shot along there by Smiley trying to send it forward. Now Smiley battling along the near side half boards. And we got a whistle. Looks like New Mexico came in offsides. Big shout out to the Smileys tuning tonight from Pennsylvania. Glad to have you with us. Talked to Smiley in last Tuesday's Mudbugs Coaches Corner. I was glad to have him on. He was talking about Philly cheesesteaks and what it's like growing up in Philadelphia. Big Eagles and Phillies fan, of course. Now a face-off. We got a problem with I believe, one of the boards to the left of Graziano to my right. 14:31 remaining here in the Generational Financial Advisors first period. It is a scoreless affair in the early goings in this contest. And it looks like we got a break in the action. We got to get some stuff settled here. No score. Early goings the first. You're listening to Shreveport Mudbugs Hockey.
From diving lessons with certified trainers to gearing up in the proper dive gear, Scuba Ventures has just what you need to begin your diving adventures. Hey, it's Jordan Fader. Explore the underwater world with us. Whether you dream of seeing all the colorful fish of the sea or simply want to feel the rush of the open water, we can turn your dream into reality. Learn to dive and take trips with us to Cozumel, Curacao, and Roatan. We offer a full spectrum of underwater classes from scuba, snorkeling, open water diving, boat diving, and more. Call us now at 318-222-3483 or log on to scubaventures.com.
Janice Watt and General Financial Advisors are excited to support our 2019-2020 Shreveport Mudbugs hockey. Their experienced staff are ready to assist you with your tax, accounting, and financial needs from birth until retirement, including life insurance. Call Janice at 318-219-4188 and set up an appointment. Your consultation is free, or log on to gfapartners.com. We are here for you. Go Mudbugs! Securities and investment advisory services offered through Royal Alliance Associates, Inc., member FINRA SIPC, and registered investment advisor. Generational Financial Advisors is a marketing name.
Welcome back in to George's Pond. Play back underway. Puck now just flipped in deep by the Mudbugs. Giannis Visbelis. Now Kiefer will tap it along there for Visbelis. Visbelis has it now along the far corner. Mudbugs have it deep behind Graziano. Now along to the near half boards can Peters keep it in? He cannot, but Vizbelis right behind him. Quick shot. Oh, nice shoulder save made there by Graziano through traffic. He did not see it. Now Kiefer played back up top. Quick wrister. Nice stick save. Rebound chance. It went wide. Mudbugs now pestering the zone. Here comes Vizbelis. Vizbelis has it now along the far corner. Now working it in deep there is Miller. Now intercepted, poked along, kept into the zone, now hauled down. New Ice Wolves have it. That is number 55, Connor Kemp, and he'll dump it into the Mudbug zone. Now played up at just missed the stick of Witherspoon, and that'll be icing on the Mudbugs. Good attempt there as Witherspoon was a little cherry picker, getting right in front of that blue line, trying to take off. All your icings tonight brought to you by Bayou Blasters, the cleanest shot on ice. .13:34 remaining here in the opening frame. I'm Chet Yoder for Mudbugs Hockey. Face-off won there by the Mudbugs. Peters has it. Peters now will throw it into the near corner. And Miller tries to jar it out. He can. It gets blocked initially there by Frisk. Now to the far side it goes. Peters will play it back to Miller. Mudbugs having a little trouble getting the puck out of the zone. Off the near side boards. Kept in there. Quick wrister. Nice stick in front there by Peters. Now to the near side it goes. Racing up the ice there is the Rat. That's Rupsoff. Rupsoff has it. Rupsoff now comes up with a high slot. Now he'll skate into the far half boards. He'll delve it in deep there to Smith. Smith now will back it on up to Gerard. Gerard to Gockler. Gockler throws it back behind the end boards, behind Graziano. Looking for some work from Koklichev. Kept in there to the zone there by Gerard. Gerard puts a shot. It goes high above the cage of Graziano. Picked up there by Vizbelis. Trying to center somebody in front. Now to the near corner it goes. Back up top now to the right point. Wheeled across there to Gockler. Gockler couldn't get much on it as he fanned on it. And now the puck is cleared back out, and Gockler will grab the biscuit. Now the biscuit goes right onto the hands of there to Gerard. Gerard has it from the right point. He'll work it in deep there to Rupsoff. Rupsoff has a backhand shot. Nice stick save made there by Graziano, sealing up the near post. Now coming up around the middle of the high slot there was Smith, but he couldn't hold his own. Good poke check there by Tom Paradise. Now up ahead to the Bear, the Russian Bear, Koklichev. He'll rifle that puck in deep into the Ice Wolf zone. Up along to the near side, stolen away there. Thrown in front, one-timer, blocked in front. Going right through the slot there was Natty Shack trying to power home goal number 2. Another shot there goes wide on a shot there by Francis. Off the near side boards. Back out to center it goes. And now back out, and Brazil will touch up for icing. Tonight's icing's brought to you by Bayou Blasters. Cleanest shot on ice. 11:45 remaining here in the opening period. Face off to the left of Graziano. Face off battle at. Won there by Nichols. Played back up top to Dickinson. Dickinson waits. Quick wrister. Blocked in front as he had Francis right in front of the cage. Played right back out to center. Good hip check there by Dickinson. Now played up ahead there to Dickinson. He might have touched it on its way in. I don't think he did. No, he didn't. I thought he did. Icing on the Mudbugs. Mudbugs hockey tonight brought to you by Sterling Dental Center. My good friend Dr. Emil Janou and his awesome staff has your next dental checkup coverage. Just call 318-688-1040 or log on to sterlingdentalshreveport.com. Face off to the right of Perrant. Face off one there by Langenfeld's a drive. It got blocked in front. Perrant lost sight of the puck, and now Francis has it, and he'll fire it back out to center. Langenfels has it, and Langenfels will softly love tap this baby into the Mudbug zone. Dickinson going to try to grab it now, a centering feed. Just scooped up and picked up there by Nichols with burst of speed. He gets tripped up at center ice, and that's going to be a penalty. And the Mudbugs will go on the Swepco power play for the first time this evening. Good draw there by Nichols, and of course the Nichols family tuning tonight from Michigan. So glad to have you with us. Of course, Grandma Virginia, Mr. and Mrs. Nichols, and of course all his sisters tune tonight. Nichols has 3 sisters. He's the only boy in that big old family, and he's very close to his sisters. Of course, Willie in the box for tripping, and we'll take a break. The Mudbugs on the power play after these messages. No score with 11:02 remaining here in the first. You're listening to Shreveport Mudbugs Hockey.
Bayou Blasters helps bring you Shreveport Mudbugs hockey on the ticket. Hey, this is Jay Fuo letting you know Bayou Blasters offers the best dry ice blasting in all of Shreveport. Our solid CO2 provides a powerful industrial equipment cleaning solution for a variety of applications ranging from heavy slag removal to delicate semiconductor and circuit board cleaning. Our ice blasting technology has become known as the cleanest and most environmentally friendly way to clean and prep any surface. Call us at 877-352-8614 or log on to BayouBlasters.com.
As a business owner, you know it's important to stay ahead of your competition to succeed. One dishonest employee providing poor customer service can send your business to the penalty box. DeFata and Associates has over 20 years of investigative experience that can help you monitor your employees and investigate losses that may be keeping you from reaching your goals. Whether you need GPS tracking, investigative shopping, integrity testing, or you're experiencing losses caused by theft, DeFata and Associates can help. Give them a call at 318-635-9944 or check out their website at defatapi.com for more information.
Welcome back in to George's Pond. After the initial face-off win for New Mexico State, they throw the puck deflected out of play. Mudbugs on the Swepco power play. Last night they were 1 for 6, but they liked the way it moved. New Mexico was 0 for 4 last night. And I think the Mudbugs felt better about their power play more than they ever did last year. 10:54 remaining here in the Generational Financial Advisors first period. Face-off one there by the Mudbugs, is trying to get it to the point, and the puck is intercepted, and it is lobbed all the way down the length of the ice. Now to the far corner. Gerard has it. Gerard leading Rich Perrant's power play unit. Now to the right there to Witherspoon. Witherspoon sets it up, thrown in front. And it gets intercepted. The Mudbugs trying to hold the zone. They cannot. It's an offside. And I think Rich Perrant's telling his guys, settle down. And I think he's telling his guys, you're doing too much right now. Got to stick to the basics. Keep it simple, as Jason Soupy Campbell, the head coach, tries to preach. 1:24 remaining on the tripping call to Willie. Face-off just outside the Ice Wolves blue line. Face-off one there by New Mexico. Now to the far half wall. Langenfelds can't get it out. And now Rupsoff in there, working it down low, keeping it in. And now the Ice Wolves will try to clear it out. They cannot. Good work there. Into the near corner there by Smith. Koklachev waiting for the puck. Rupsoff has it. Thrown back. Open ice now. Back up top to Dickinson. Dickinson waits. Backhands it to the near circle. Nobody was there. And the puck is laser beamed down the length of the ice. And that one was just a little bit of a miscommunication there on getting to your right places on the power play. Now to the near side there to Rupsoff. Rupsoff gets hip checked hard into the near half boards, and the puck is cleared down the length of the ice. Slowed down there by Perrant. Mudbugs power play trying to get it going. They got 35 ticks left in the first opportunity from both teams. In front of the cage now, thrown up ahead. Mudbugs skate up the ice. That's Rupsoff. Thrown, dished on over to his right there to Smith. Smith now, the Alaska native, falls down as he gets checked hard. Now along the near corner, Mudbugs trying to get it off the wall. Thrown back up top now. Dickinson. Now on over to Miller. Miller now gets hauled down to the far corner. Koklachev trying to hold the zone. He can. 10 seconds left on the power play. Koklachev now working, getting messed with there by Paradise. Good work by New Mexico to hold it into the zone, and that'll do it for the power play. Out of the box there is Willie. Chance here. Dickinson through the middle. Backhand shot went wide of Graziano. Miller with a blast. Oh, bad stop made there by Graziano. Now wheeled around to the far side. Can the Ice Wolves get it out of the zone? They cannot. Quick shot there by Weber, blocked in front. There by Paradise, thrown in front. Nice stick save made there by Graziano. And the puck now is just bombed all the way down the length of the ice, sticked away there by Perrant. Now the Mudbugs will grab it and try to hammer it in there. Was Smiley, he fanned on it. Now to the far side it goes. Love tapped into the Mudbug zone, picked up there by Gockler. Takes a weird and awkward bounce, but it's corralled there by Smiley. Now sent back out to center. Not before New Mexico State tries to bring it back in. Offsides. 8:14 remaining here in the Generational Financial Advisors first period. Face-off won there by the Ice Wolves. Puck now skipped into the Mudbug zone. Over to Smiling. Now off the end boards. Hammered in there by Weber. Now blocked off there by Frisk. Now on over to Gockler. Gockler has it behind the cage of Perrant. Gockler going to just throw it across the far side boards. Back out to center. Smiley trying to take off with it. Smiley gets taken down. Looks like a penalty. No, I thought it was a delayed offsides. It was. Up ahead there. Tripped up there. Was Rand. And now the puck is rattled into the Mudbug zone. Brazil has it. Brazil goes to his line mate Dickinson. Now to the near side. Natty Shack tries to grab it. Kept in there by Rand. Rand throws in front. Tipped on. Save made there by Perrant. And now he is looking back as the Ice Wolves now put a little pressure. Holt on over to Johnson. A blast. Blocked in front as the puck ricochets all the way down the length of the ice into the Ice Wolves zone. Natty Shack into forecheck, down to 7:05 remaining here in the first. No score in this first period, just like last night's game. Francis, the Englander, going to bring it in, and Ice Wolves are off sides. And this one will come all the way down with 6:58 remaining now here in the opening period. Face off to the left of Graziano. Won there by the Ice Wolves. Number 54 rather, got the win. That was Tom Paradise. Or rather, Brett Peterson. Now up across center. Holt has it. Trying to send it on over to Frisk. Intercepted there by the Mudbugs. Quick wrister. Was fought off there by Graziano. And now Langefels has it off the near side window. Back out to center. And Dickinson will go chase it down. He'll throw it forward there to Natty Shack. Natty Shack up across center. Will scale it in deep into the Ice Wolf zone. Langenfels has it from the near corner. Thrown back out to center. Good check there by Natty Shack. Back the other way they come. Here comes Laurenchuk. Back pass intercepted there by Francis. And now thrown around to the near corner there. And wristed in deep there by Peters. This will be icing on Shreveport. Get your tickets for future Mudbugs games. The Mudbugs will be back home, not for a while, but it'll be October 18th and 19th. They'll welcome in their playoff foe, the Corpus Christi Ice Rays, for a two-game set, 18th and 19th. Join us then. Get your tickets by giving us a call at 318-636-7094 or logging on to mudbugshockey.com. Face off now in the left wing circle to the right of Perrant. A little bit of a confusion here as Francis having a few words here with Sotak. Face-off one there by the Mudbugs, and Peters has it. Now flipped on over to his right there to Miller. Up across center. Puck now just rammed into the Ice Wolves zone. Now to that near corner. Mudbugs trying to hold it, and thrown back out to center. Back out to Peters. Peters now goes to Miller. One of the newest players on the Mudbugs. Up ahead there to Smith. A laser beam shot. Caught easily there by Graziano. With 5:35 remaining here in the first. That's a great play because at the very least you get a face-off in deep in the offensive zone. Coach Soupy loves simple plays like that to set your offense up for a scoring opportunity. That's something that C.J. McGee, last year's blue liner, did very well of. Good crowd still filing in here on a Saturday night. Face-off battle at one there by Shreveport. Black up top. Quick shot there by, Gockler just missed the far post. Quick shout out to the Gocklers. Tune in tonight from Georgia. From the far corner, quick wrister. Nice paddle save made there by Perrant. Out of the near corner it goes. Frisk now. Flips it in deep. Back up top, quick shot. Goes wide of Perrant. Now to the near corner it goes. Ice Wolves hold the zone. Jam that a little bit. Now to the far corner it goes. Gockler going to grab it. Gockler now tries to whisk it out. He can't. Kept in now from the far circle. Thrown in front. Now back to the left point. Puck now flipped in. Quick shot thrown in front. Tipped on just wide. And Gerard's got it now. Gerard now to the far corner. Big hit there as Brazil runs into Frisk. Quick shot. Pad stop made there by Graziano. Here comes Vizbelis now. Buzzing behind the cage. Now taken away there by the Ice Wolves. They have it. That's number 23, Jackson Willie. Willie now from the far side. Comes in from the right side. Quick wrister wide of Perrant. To the near half wall it goes. Behind the cage of Perrant. Now to the near side. He'll drop it off to Dickinson, and he'll take his time getting things set up. Now thrown around to the near side boards. Weber takes down his man, but he lost sight of the puck. Now over to Brazil, up ahead there to Weber. He'll advance it back out to center, but taken away there by the Ice Wolves. Pressure there by Smiley through the neutral zone. Weber was fighting for it, now tangled up. Trying to get it there was Laurenchuk. Now taken away. Here comes the captain, Brazil. Puts a shot blocked in front. And it goes into the end boards. Now bodies flying behind the cage of Graziano. Smiley's in there. Taken back up top. Good space here by Dickinson. Back to Brazil, a blast! And it got blocked in front. Might have caught the stick of Graziano with 3:25 remaining in the first. Quick shot goes wide of Graziano. Lots of space there for Weber to shoot. And he got the glass. Now play it around to the near half wall. Big hit. Taken and suffered there by Waltman. Played back up top, trying to hold the zone. Now at the point, Brazil's got it, long shift, quick shot, smothered up there by Graziano from the top of the circle by Brazil. 3:05 remaining here in the Generational Financial Advisors first period. I'm Chet Yoder, back for my fourth season as the voice of Shreveport Mudbugs hockey. So honored and grateful to be back on the air for you and yours. Face off to the right of Graziano. Face off one there by the Mudbugs. Quick wrister gets blocked in front. And now it goes to the near corner. Natty Shack tries to grab it. Quick shot there. It hit the post. They score! That was Francis. He rocks the top shelf. That's where the ladies hide the fine wine. And the Mudbugs grab the game's first goal. I thought it hit the post. Francis knew it didn't. And it now is a 1-0 Mudbugs lead. Another late period tally for Mudbugs hockey. And it's the Englander who does the deed. 17:05, time of the goal. Mudbugs 1, Ice Wolves 0. That's the way to get this party started on this Saturday night. Mudbugs grab the game's first goal for a second night in a row. Once again, time of the goal, 17:05 of the first. Boy, the big man, Reese Francis from Nottingham. Able to just tuck it in along that crossbar behind Graziano. Now worked into the Ice Wolves zone. Playing back out to center. Warren Nattyshak gets the assist. He'll get the only assist. Mudbugs strike first again. Here's a break for Nattyshak. Comes in. Backhand shot. Save made there. Another shot there through traffic. Save made by Graziano. Mudbugs trying to whack it home, and Graziano's got it. Boy, Nattyshak took off with a burst of speed, and he was looking for his second point of the night. Now thrown around to the near side boards. Here come the Ice Wolves back the other way. Dangerous. And a fan shot though there by Connor Kemp. Now thrown in front. Quick shot smothered up there by Perrone. Looked ever so slightly behind him as Cooley thought he was going to squeak one in 5-hole, and Perrone said not so fast. Well, that one was a little bit of a wrestle job there by Perrone, but he's able to hold it down. Face off now to the right of Perrone. Now to the right of Perrone, Mudbugs have it. 1-0 lead late here in the first, down to 1:50 remaining. Good work from Nattyshak and Francis. And now picked up there by Kiefer. Kiefer drops it in deep there to Vizbelis. He's got Witherspoon now camping in front of the cage. Gerard at the top. Quick shot blocked in front. That's a good stick in front there by Frisk as the puck now fired back into the Mudbug zone. Picked up along to the near side. Rumbling. There's the Quebec City native. That's Gerard. Gerard drives the net. Quick shot. Save made there by Graziano. Now to the far corner it goes. 1:15 remaining here in the first. Mudbugs buzzing. And now Dominique comes in from the right side. Enters the zone there into the Mudbug zone. Now to the far corner it goes. Intercepted there by Gerard. He'll throw it up ahead there to Kiefer. Kiefer's got it now along the near half wall. And we got a whistle. I think the Mudbugs came in off sides. Down to less than a minute to go here in the opening period. What a story from Reese Francis, who just came to the team a week ago. Had to catch up on everything, and boy, he gets the game's first goal. Good for him. Reese Francis is one of those guys who looks like not a bouncer at a nightclub, but like the bookie security guard. Like, if you don't pay up, he's the guy who kind of pops out of nowhere and starts taking out thumbs and knees. I would know nothing about that, by the way. And that's what Francis looks like. He is very scary up front. Uh-oh, pushing and shoving as the whistle was blown, and now little hostility. And now some jaw-jacking going on. Looked like Jacob Smith was in the midst of that with Riley Cooley. David Lilly telling everybody to cool down. 35 seconds remaining. Face-off won there by the Ice Wolves in front of the Mudbugs blue line. Puck now just lobbed into the near corner. Taken there. Quick shot smothered up there by Perrone. As Makash was trying to squeak one past short side on Perrone, and he closed the gap pretty good. Face off to the right of Perrone. One there by Shreveport. Miller now will roll it around to the far side. Oh boy, Waltman took a hard check, stolen away. Ice Wolves have it. Another shot there through traffic. Oh, it skittered just wide of Perrone. It hit a couple of bodies in front. Now right back out to center. Waltman trying to grab it. And now the puck is flipped up ahead. Here comes Smiley. He's got it, and that'll run out of time along that far corner. Smiley was looking for a chance, and he just ran out of time. Good opening period for Mudbugs hockey, and a little bit of pushing and shoving to my right, but a good period nonetheless for the Bugs as they lead 1-0 as we enter the Brookshire's Food and Pharmacy first intermission show. The only goal comes to Reese Francis. The assist went to Warren Nattyshek. What a nice weekend for Natty, as they like to call him in the locker room. He's got a couple of points this weekend. Mudbugs 1, Ice Wolves nothing. We'll replay our interview with David Brazil after these messages. You're listening to Shreveport.
Our 2019-2020 Shreveport Mudbugs hockey. Their experienced staff are ready to assist you with your tax, accounting, and financial needs from birth until retirement, including life insurance. Call Janice at 318-219-4188 and set up an appointment. Your consultation is free, or log on to gfapartners.com. We are here for you. Go Mudbugs! Securities and investment advisory services offered through Royal Alliance Associates, Inc., member FINRA SIPC, and registered investment advisor. Generational Financial Advisors is a marketing name.
From diving lessons with certified trainers to gearing up in the proper dive gear, Scuba Ventures has just what you need to begin your diving adventures. Hey, it's Jordan Fader. Explore the underwater world with us. Whether you dream of seeing all the colorful fish of the sea or simply want to feel the rush of the open water, we can turn your dream into reality. Learn to dive and take trips with us to Cozumel, Curacao, and Roatan. We offer a full spectrum of underwater classes from scuba, snorkeling, open water diving, boat diving, and more. Call us now at 318-222-3483 or log on to scubaventures.com.
Hey, this is Chet Yoder, voice of the Mudbugs. DeFada and Associates Investigative and Risk Analysis Services has been conducting professional private investigations for over 20 years. They offer a full range of services to both individuals and businesses. Whether you need an investigator for a personal matter like a child custody case or you suspect an internal theft problem with your business, DeFada and Associates has the experience, training, and knowledge to get you the information you need. Call Jerry today at 318-635-9944 to talk about your case or visit them online at defadapi.com.
The Robertson Cup champion Shreveport Mudbugs know big goals lead to big wins. That's why State Farm agent Ben Tolis and his State Farm team are here to help you score a big goal with your home and auto insurance. It's a great call that saves you time and money. So go score the winning goal and score savings by combining your home and auto. It's just another way we're here to help your life go right. Call State Farm agent Ben Tolis today at 318-688-1522. That's 318-688-1522.
Welcome back into the Bayou Blasters first intermission show. We're talking to David Brazil here on our first intermission show. And Breezy, first of all, welcome back. Second year Mudbug. Glad to have you on.
Yeah, it's great to be back. I've been looking forward to this all summer. Been missing it down here in Shreveport, missing the boys and the fans and the hockey definitely. So I'm glad to be back.
Talk about what you did in the summer to get better.
Yeah, no, just getting on the ice as much as I can, kind of working on my craft, working on my D zone, working on the blue line, trying to get a little more offense to my game. I think I worked a lot on my defense throughout the year last year with the coaching staff, and I think I can bring an offensive side to the game. So I'm excited about that this year to show that a little bit, and then just getting after in the weight room. I like to put more time in the weight room in the summer than on the ice because you're on the ice so much, and you get away from it a little bit is good, but definitely put on a little bit of muscle mass. Excited about that. Waking up early with my dad, spending time with him in the gym and stuff, and doing some of his fun workouts that get you going in the morning around 6:30 a.m. before he's got to head off and before I go to work and everything. So it's good, and I'm excited to be back. But the summer was definitely great.
Did you work at all in the summer?
I did work. I worked for the city that I live in, Granville, and I did like yard work and stuff like that, so that was nice. Little
Extra bucks on the side.
Yeah, a few extra bucks, bring them back to Shreveport, but it's good.
Same for the Bucky stops.
Exactly. The bus trips, they're funded now, so that's good. But got to be outside, enjoy the Michigan summer, so it was awesome.
And you got to reconnect with some of your teammates from high school, from the Granville hockey team. Obviously, what was that like? I mean, I know you guys are like family.
Yeah, no, any team that you're on, you create brothers that you're with, and so that's awesome. Just seeing everybody back home, it makes me happy because they're all excited about what I've been doing, and because it's a different path than a lot of guys have taken and stuff. So it's pretty cool, and I get to tell them about it and stuff. And then everyone's always like, "Oh, bring me back some gear" and stuff like that. So it's cool. Like I don't know, it's a lot different. Like guys are going off to college and stuff, and I definitely like miss being around them and stuff. But we stay so connected that it's not too hard leaving and being down here with the new guys down here and staying in touch with them. So it was exciting.
I know the season kind of came to I guess you could say an unceremonious end, in Amarillo, but I want to talk about that Lone Star series, and you know what game I'm talking about. Game 5, triple overtime. Everybody's busting their butt. It's your birthday. It's also Davis Gockler's birthday. Obviously, as far as a birthday memory / game that you've been a part of, is that the craziest you've ever been a part of?
I'll never forget that game, ever. Like, that was, we started the game, and it wasn't my birthday. It was my birthday. We started the game. It was my birthday. It was the 22nd.
And your birthday just ended, I think, when Clifton scored.
Yes, it was like 12 o'clock when Clifton scored. So it was incredible. I'll never forget that game. I mean, we played 2 games in one night, and having that experience, bringing that back this year is exciting. A lot of the guys that were in that game are back, so that's really good. But that game was incredible. I'll definitely never forget that one.
How much did the Snickers help the guys during those OT intermissions? Because I've heard now the legend of the Snicker box. It was from Coach Soupy. How much did that help you? Are you a Snickers guy?
Yeah, I had a Snickers. I won't lie. It gave you a little boost of energy. It was so funny. All of a sudden, I don't know, I think it was Harley maybe, came in with a box of Snickers, and the boys were all yelling, "Yeah, I'll take one," because we're all leaned up against the walls. We're just dead. I mean, I think it was in between the 5th and 6th period is when they brought the Snickers in to give us a boost for that last period, and it was the boost we needed, and we got that goal, so it was cool.
You've seen Game 7 overtimes, I'm sure. Did you ever think, Mom, Dad, I want to be a part of one of those?
Definitely, I definitely thought it. Definitely was saying, you have dreams about those kind of games and stuff, but I wasn't sure if I was ever going to experience one quite like that, 3 overtimes against such a great opponent, such a good rivalry, and having that experience it's something that I'll tell my kids about, and it's pretty cool, it's awesome. And then it just leads into this year because the way that Lone Star ended their season and how we eliminated them that way, it brings an edge to the games this year, which is exciting.
If there's some guys you miss from last year, I know we missed maybe the whole group. Is there any guys that maybe in particular that, man, I wish we had them back this year. I really miss them.
Yeah, it's hard just to pick and choose 1 or 2 guys because it was a good group last year, and they taught me a lot, which I can't thank them, the group that moved on, enough for.
I think C.J. McGee, maybe one of those,
yes,
a fellow blue liner.
Yeah, C.J. McGee, Ethan Harrison would, he was one of my closest buddies on the team, and it's hard. I mean, you got, of course, Jay and Feds and Yannick and the older guys like Timmy Clifton, love that.
The hero.
Yeah, the hero, the triple overtime, and then C.J. Regula, who taught me a lot on the defensive end and stuff like that. So it's hard to pick 1 or 2 guys because it was a good group last year, and it was my first year of juniors, so I have a close tie with all of those guys because they kind of brought me in and showed me the way a little bit, which I really respect them all for that.
How's this blue line shaping up this year? Last year's was pretty good. It was a younger unit, but this year seems like it's going to be maybe even stronger, even better.
Yeah, I think that we're going to be really shut down. I'm excited about that. And we added a lot of key pieces offensively, so I think that we're not going to have to rely on our defense as much in the offensive zone. I think we're going to be really good in the D zone, shutting teams down, and then it's just going to make us better in the offensive zone, creating chances. And the less we play in our zone is better, obviously, and the defense that we have this year, it's a little bit more experienced group, I think, and we got some guys that are really anxious to learn and ready to get into the game. So I'm excited.
We're talking to David Brazil here in the first intermission show, brought to you by Bayou Blasters and Breezy. Now you go into this year, it's kind of a different makeup, but what is there a difference that you notice overall in this team from last year, or any kind of similarities?
Yeah, similarities I would say would just be that we're following the Mudbug way. We're gritty. We're definitely a gritty group of guys. But then differences, we got some big boys coming, and which is exciting, and bring take a little time and space away from the opponent and stuff. And this group of guys just has seemed to mesh right away, that's definitely something that you want. Right out of training camp, the guys, it's hard to see some of the guys get let go and stuff because you've already created bonds with them through training camp and stuff like that, which wasn't. I mean, it was the story.
From diving lessons with certified trainers to gearing up in the proper dive gear, Scuba Ventures has just what you need to begin your diving adventures. Hey, it's Jordan Fader. Explore the underwater world with us. Whether you dream of seeing all the colorful fish of the sea or simply want to feel the rush of the open water, we can turn your dream into reality. Learn to dive and take trips with us to Cozumel, Curacao, and Roatan. We offer a full spectrum of underwater classes from scuba, snorkeling, open water diving, boat diving, and more. Call us now at 318-222-3483 or log on to scubaventures.com.
Janice Watt and General Financial Advisors are excited to support our 2019-2020 Shreveport Mudbugs hockey. Their experienced staff are ready to assist you with your tax, accounting, and financial needs from birth until retirement, including life insurance. Call Janice at 318-219-4188 and set up an appointment. Your consultation is free, or log on to gfapartners.com. We are here for you. Go Mudbugs! Securities and investment advisory services offered through Royal Alliance Associates, Inc., member FINRA SIPC, and registered investment advisor. Generational Financial Advisors is a marketing name.
The Robertson Cup champion Shreveport Mudbugs know big goals lead to big wins. That's why State Farm agent Ben Tolis and his State Farm team are here to help you score a big goal with your home and auto insurance. It's a great call that saves you time and money. So go score the winning goal and score savings by combining your home and auto. It's just another way we're here to help your life go right. Call State Farm agent Ben Tolis today at 318-688-1522. That's 318-688-1522.
Welcome back into the Brookshire's Food and Pharmacy First Intermission Show. We're back here with the associate head coach of the Shreveport Mudbugs, Rich Perrant, and coach. Last couple of years, various roles. Goalie coach into the Robbie Cup run, obviously with Jackson Castor and Gustav Skregals. Last year, goalie coach, then transitioned into the assistant coach. Now up to the associate head coach. Just talk about that ladder you've been climbing in this organization.
Yeah, obviously a couple of years ago, being part of the Robbie Cup team, I was really working with the goalies and kind of just like kind of a coaching consultant, helping out Carlos Zernis and Soupy Campbell. And then last year, kind of had a bigger role at the beginning of the year, kind of went back home, came back, obviously, when there was a position change in the second half of the year. I came on assistant coach, but I'm really, really excited right now to take the bull by the horns from the beginning of the season and really put my footprint on the organization and the team.
I guess you can say maybe a touchy subject, but also probably even a good thing for Richie Perron, obviously your son. The father-son combo always kind of raises eyebrows within an organization. But I would probably have to say you're probably harder on him than anybody else.
Yeah, maybe slightly. We have a great relationship. And you know what? There's always a father's side and a coach's side, and it's something we've kind of always had in our life together. And I always said, okay, well, this is my comment as a dad, and this is my comment as a coach. And so we've really separated both of them. And yeah, I'm a bit harder on them, but it's always for the outcome. I expect the same out of Balboa, and and this year we have a young guy, Tracy, that he's kind of in the mix of things, and is someone who came in and saw him last year for 1 week, and it's going to be a great battle. Richie's coming in a little bit seasoned from last year. Balboa's seasoned from last year, and we're really excited what we have in the back end.
I wanted to ask you about Balboa. He was kind of on a roller coaster last year. Had a little bit of time in the playoffs too. What have you seen with him this year? What have you been working with him on this year? What do we expect from him in this opener as he's getting the nod?
Well, I think consistency is a huge part of any goaltender, and we're going to work on the consistency always being up. I think he came in obviously with a little bit more confidence this year than he did last year, so hopefully that carries on to game in, game out. And honestly, from all our goalies, consistency, give the team a chance to win, make the saves that you're supposed to make a couple that you're not supposed to make, and make timely saves. That's pretty much my characteristics for my goalies.
Goalie language, how are all three goalies different?
Well, Balboa plays more of a calm style in there. He's a big kid. He plays a bit more calm. Richie is very quick, very technical goalie. I'd have to say Tracy's kind of like maybe a year ago version of Richie. Right. Kind of like he's got quick legs. Just needs to learn the junior game a bit more. So, those are the styles of the goalies. But at the end of the day, it's a business where you got to stop pucks, and we're just trying to make sure that we're with them every step of the way to make sure that, hey, well, we have a solution for every situation. I'll look at all the goals against with all my goalies throughout the whole year.
We're talking to Mudbugs Associate Head Coach Rich Perron here on the Brookshire's Food and Pharmacy First Intermission Show. Now you look back at like Jackson Castor. You saw what he did in the Robbie Cup run. You look at Leo Schwartz, a guy who's maybe facing a whole heck of a lot of shots, especially early on in the year. I know it's something no goalie likes. Do you see that kind of championship pedigree? Because, Mudbugs fans think about Jackson Castor, everything he did, the wall, the run. Do you see that kind of sexy factor here with these three?
Well, Jackson Castor came to us late in the season. We had an established, probably number one goalie in Griggs, and I think they pushed each other. So I think I think that was a novelty in itself. And I think, right now in the mix, we have Balboa, we have Perron, we have Tracy. I think they're pushing each other, and I kind of like that because, you can't take anything for granted. And I think that's what, with the Robbie Cup year, Greg Gow was in the wings ready to go. Yeah. And Castor was like, hey, I'm not giving you the reins. So that's a great situation for a coaching staff.
One thing that you're obviously excited about that you worked on last year, power play, and now you're also in charge of the penalty kill. How is this special team shaping up? Because we know last year, we're not going to make any bones about it, the special teams did struggle last year, and I know that now all the weight kind of falls on you to make it better, to make it the best it can be. How does it look now going into this 2019-2020 campaign?
Well, I feel like we put a lot more attention to it this year because it was a lack last year. I think we have a great personnel on the power play and on the penalty kill. I think it's just really sticking down to systems and structures and really what I'm bringing this year is really the accountability. We have a game plan, and we want the guys to follow it. And so that's pretty much, I'm pretty excited for it. I don't want to get too excited yet.
Sure.
I'll let you know after the weekend. But I'm hopeful for it, if that's a good word.
That is Mudbugs Associate Head Coach Rich Brant. Thanks for the time. Hope we can do this again, and good luck this season.
Thanks a lot, Chet.
We'll have more after these messages on the Berkshire's Food and Pharmacy First Intermission Show. You're listening to Shreveport Mudbugs Hockey.
Hey, this is Chet Yoder, voice of the Mudbugs. DeFada and Associates Investigative and Risk Analysis Services has been conducting professional private investigations for over 20 years. They offer a full range of services to both individuals and businesses. Whether you need an investigator for a personal matter like a child custody case or you suspect an internal theft problem with your business, DeFada and Associates has the experience, training, and knowledge to get you the information you need. Call Jerry today at 318-635-9944 to talk about your case or visit them online at defadapi.com.
Welcome back into George's Pond at Hirsch Coliseum. I'm Chet Yoder, and the Mudbugs will begin the second. Skating from right to left, they have a 1-0 lead, courtesy of Reese Francis from Warren Nattyshak at 17:05 as Francis rocked the top shelf. The Mudbugs now will go into this second period with good momentum. Luckily, no penalties at the 20th minute marker, as though two were getting tied up a bit. There was a little bit of a scuffle of some sort. But nothing as bad as it was last night. I wish I can give you the shots on goal, but our statistician provider on NHL.com having a little bit of issues here getting it updated. We know the Mudbugs outshot New Mexico. We just don't know the margin. Coach Soupy looking very satisfied, collected, and poised with his team right now. The Mudbugs now getting ready to take on a face-off here. Weber and Frisk. And we are underway. Puck is dropped. Battle at. And one there by the Mudbugs as Miller now will mail it in deep into the Ice Wolves zone. Slowed down there by Graziano. It goes to the left now, left half wall. Backhanded up across the center. Now Frisk does a little spinorama, loses the puck. Miller now will throw it back to the far boards in front of the Mudbugs bench. Look out, Coach Perrant, as it went right above his head. Coach Soupy did the duck attempt as well. And those two were lucky not to get pelted by a puck. They've taken one too many hits to the head and other parts of the body I don't want to mention in their hockey careers. Face-off one there by the Ice Wolves. Now skittered off the near side boards, up across center. Now puck is just squeaked on back into the Ice Wolf zone to my left. Rubtsov has it along the near corner. Now along the near side wall, Koklachev is in there trying to steal it. He wraps up his man, throws it down to the ice there. That was Golikov. Now played up to the left point. Now intercepted there by Golikov. Golikov will send it forward. Here's a chance. Backhander save made there by Perrant as Dominique went on a breakaway and tried to backhand it through, and Perrant makes a nice save. Mudbugs will get a wholesale line change out of this timeout. Got a penalty coming up to Miller And it looks like one is going on over to Golikov. Golikov now starting to bark away at Miller. Miller uninterested to partake in that conversation, and now he's getting in the middle of it. And Golikov, and now Miller wants a little piece of him as he's starting to spew back out a few pleasantries of his own. And now Miller starting to get a little lip service along the other way. Golikov's like, you got to come up with better material than that. Miller said, I'm done, and that'll do it for the exchange between those two across the the scoring table, rather. So a couple of 2-minute minors is going to put a 4-on-4 product on the ice. It is a 1-0 Mudbugs lead on the goal from Francis. That goal from Francis is your State Farm drive of the game. Brought to you by Ben Tolis from State Farm. Get the best car insurance by giving him a call at 318-688-1522. Oh, wait a minute. Now they just took off the 2-minute on Miller, and they've added a penalty to Rand. Now you see Phil Fox, the New Mexico coach, starting to dance around behind that dugout, behind that bench. It looks like an unsportsmanlike conduct. They might have added one, and the Mudbugs are going to go on the Swepco power play because of it. Face off one there by New Mexico, though. That's Sainum, and he'll sail it out of the zone and down the length of the ice. Roughing is the call on Miller, and now there's a couple on New Mexico's side. 4-minute double minor. Wow. On Golikov. So Rand is going to serve the additional 2 minutes, and the Mudbugs get a power play out of this baby. 0 for 1 on the man advantage. Losing the own control of his own puck there was Girard. That's a costly mistake, but intercepted there and taken away there right by Witherspoon. Witherspoon has it now, dished on over to the near side, intercepted, and the puck now is just jawed out there by Paradise. Now Gockler will send it in deep into the Ice Wolves zone. He's got it. Puck now popped around the far side boards and out there by Paradise and down the length of the ice. A minute gone by here in the Swepco power play. Mudbugs unable to get much going. And now lugging up the ice. Big burst of speed. Here comes Girard from the near circle. Skates in now behind the cage. Now to the far circle. Back up top it goes to Girard. Now to Koklachev. Koklachev back up top now to Girard. Quick shot deflected off the stick of Smith. And it gets the high glass. And goes out of play. Big shout out to the Girards, tuned in tonight from Quebec City. It's a little late over there, but they are tuned in and proud to watch their son, Alexis Girard. And he has been quite the fine, laissez le bon rouler. Let the good times roll for that Frenchman. He's got a goal last night. He's played a pretty solid game tonight. Dickinson has it behind the cage of Perron as the Mudbugs win the faceoff. He'll dish it on over to the captain, Brazil. Now on over to the far side there to Rupsoff, and Rupsoff will rake that baby in to the Ice Wolf zone behind the cage of Graziano. Battling for it there is Smith. Now along the far half wall trying to hold the zone there is Dickinson. He pinched the zone, and now they will be able to get it out. That was Paradise, and sending it in deep there is Sainum, and Parent will slow it down behind his own cage. Almost 3 minutes gone by. This power play has gone nowhere near successful as it was last night as Brazil gets it up across the neutral zone, and that'll do it. Back to 5-on-5 hockey. Rupsoff now lugs it up the zone. Rupsoff now splits the D, thrown in front, quick shot. Oh, he shot it just wide. That was Koklachev trying to tuck the far post, and Graziano had it sealed up. Another shot deflected off the stick of Dickinson, and it gets the back of the netting behind Perrant, back the other way. 3:08 gone by here in the second period. It's brought to you by DeFata and Associates. That is your investigative and risk analysis services outlet. Personal matters, child custody cases, internal theft problems within your business. Just call our main man, Jerry DeFata, at 635-9944 to talk about your case, or log on to defatapi.com. Face-off won there by New Mexico. They'll work it in deep now to Rudrud. Now to the far side it goes, to the right of Perrant. Battling for it there is Paradise. Nichols is in there along the walls. And it's just a kicking game going on right now, playing footsies to the right of Perrant. Boy, that is a good old-fashioned game of footsies going on. Now it's won there by Shreveport. They can get off the foot, back onto the stick. And now one there to the near side. Quick wrister, smothered up there by Perrant. And he makes the save. Face-off won there by New Mexico. Frisk can't get it in deep. Taken away there by Waltman. Waltman's not going to let it go there. Big burst of speed there by Weber, but he couldn't gain the blue. He gained the blue line. That's all as far as he got. Now to the near side, Miller will just throw it back to his blue line. Picked up there by Peters. The big, bulky Peters. Talked about. Now to the near side to Miller. Up across there to Weber. Weber's got Waltman with him. He'll just flip it in deep and get Waltman in there to forecheck. Big check there. Uh-oh, penalty coming up. It looks like it's going against Weber. There was a little bit of contact, and I think they're getting Weber for roughing? Oh, wow. I am not sure about that call. Well, Weber was a bit feisty last night. And I think they're sending a message letting him know that they're not going to tolerate any kind of wrongdoing from him tonight. Mudbugs will go on the first choice personnel penalty kill. Face off to the left of Perrant. 15:35 remaining here in the second. From the high slot, quick shot, deflected just wide, didn't get much on it. There was Lauren Chalk. Now off the near side boards, down the length of the ice, good clear there by the PK unit. Almost 5 minutes gone by here in the second, still a 1-0 score, courtesy of Reese Francis. Now Lauren Chalk from the high slot. Off the far window of the half wall, still in deep into the Mudbug zone. The Ice Wolves try to set up shop. Now tied up there is Dickinson trying to create some trouble. Now up ahead, and the Mudbugs will be able to clear it down the length of the ice. Good job there by Witherspoon. Wholesale line change here for Shreveport. Ice Wolves lugging it up now from left to right. They gain the blue line. Now weeding his way through, tripped up a bit there was Kemp. As now New Mexico holds his own. Uh-oh, plenty of spot. Quick shot, blocked in front. Trying to get it on net. There was first. Another shot there from the high slot. Fought off there by Perrant. As Frisk put it on net. Now back up top. Holtz got it now. One-timer. Glove save made there by Perrant, and he'll cover up on the hot potato. That was a tricky shot by Frisk from the near circle and wrestled down nicely there by Perrant in front of the cage. 14:15 remaining here in the second period, brought to you by DeFata and Associates. 40 seconds remaining here on the Swepco, either the first choice personnel penalty kill rather. Face off one there by Holt. Now to the far circle, back up top to Holt. Holt's got it now to the near circle. Now to Holt. Holt, quick shot from the point, blocked in front there by Smith. Now he'll throw it up ahead there, going to chase it down. There's Waltman. Here comes Smith. Smith, the backhander. Oh, he shot it just wide. He was trying to poke it in. as he was getting kind of held on to, interfered with a bit from the blue line of New Mexico. Taken away, stolen away. Here comes Waltman, the South Bend, Indiana native. Oh, couldn't do much with it. Good job there to recover there by Holt. Down to 4 seconds left. Ready to get out of the box there is Weber, and that'll do it for the Ice Wolves power play. They're 0 for 1. Backhanded back up top. Stolen away. Weber trying to take off with it. Nice job there. Last minute there by Rudrud to just power it into the Ice Wolves zone and get it out of trouble. Now Natty Shack, who has a point tonight, played back up top. Natty Shack now from the far corner. He's got it behind the cage. Now he gets wrestled down. Penalty coming up as Natty Shack is down and he is hurt. And Corey O'Brien now taking a good look. He might need to come out. The Mudbugs athletic trainer, slow to get up, and now here comes Corey O'Brien. He's going to run out and check up on Natty Shack. It looks like he just got the wind knocked out of him. And he's going to get up on his own 2 feet. That's good. As Garvey is in the box, and the Mudbugs will go right back on the Swepco power play. Be sure to join the Claws Up Booster Club. They're still taking memberships. Just call 318-636-7094. They had a very, very delicious and elegant tailgate just outside George's Pond at Hearst Coliseum. They had delicious food, all kinds of burgers, hot dogs. It was delicious. Got my pregame dinner. Off the far side boards, down the length of the ice. Head contact is the call on Garvey. And Natty Shack knows a lot about head contact. He had a few rock his dome last year. Now from the left side, here comes Gockler. Gockler now works it in deep. The power play unit back to work with 12:40 remaining here in the second. Still a 1-0 affair in favor of Shreveport. Back up top now to Gerard. Gerard now from the left point. Worked in deep behind the cage. Back in and in front. Save made there by Graziano. Another shot. And a quick whistle. Oh, wow. Coach Soupy can't be happy about that whistle. Boy, they're singing a little Biz Markie, Just a Friend. That's one of the classic songs of the early 90s. I like it. Oh, baby, you got what I need. But you say he's just a friend. Face-off won there by New Mexico. Quick shot there through traffic. And now it rattles back out to center. Taken there by Dickinson. Uh-oh, pushing and shoving now at center ice. In the second period, another wrister high atop there by Smith, and it's smothered up there by Graziano. Pushing and shoving now, and now Graziano with a few words to Smith. And I don't think they were exchanging dinner plans at the end of the night. Smith looked uninterested. Sounds like one of my dates. One person talking, usually the other one's not, and that's usually her, not me, not talking. 11:55 remaining here in the second. Nobody cares about me. Back to hockey. Played back up top now. Here comes Gerard now at the point. On over to Gockler, now to the far circle. Still working this power play, down to 30 seconds left. Gockler, stumbling there is Gerard, and he loses an edge, and the puck goes out of the zone. Boy, Rich Perrant up in arms, and he's got to get Gerard on the same page here. Gerard's got it now, thrown back to Witherspoon. Just a human error, it happens. Witherspoon thrown in deep behind the cage, thrown around. Can Gockler hold the zone? He does. Down to 12 seconds left here on the power play. Back up top to Gockler. Gockler sends it in deep now over to Kiefer. Kiefer now from the near circle. Thrown to the high slot. Oh, just under the stick of Gockler. It was bouncing. Back out to center it goes. And that'll do it for the power play. Not much to rave about on that man advantage. Now behind the cage of Perrant. Here comes New Mexico starting to buzz. Thrown in front. Sticked away there by Perrant. 10:50 remaining here in the second. 1-0 lead for Shreveport on the goal from Francis from Natty Shack at 17:05 of the first. Here comes Kiefer now, the Colorado native from the near corner. Getting sandwiched and roughed up a bit there by Langenfelds. Now played up ahead. Here's a chance from the far side. Paradise a drive! And a nice glove save made there by Perrant. It ricochets to the back glass. Play still going. And now Dickinson helped there from Brazil. Now Weber down low, and he'll take it back to Dickinson off the far side boards. Intercepted. The Ice Wolves got it, thrown in front. And the Mudbugs will be able to clear. That was a little bit of a fight in your own puck kind of problem there for Shreveport, but they're able to recover nicely. Thrown up ahead, cherry picking. There was Sainum, but Mudbugs able to intercept, and back the other way they go. Oh, it's stolen away. Waltman's got a backhand shot. Glove save made there by Graziano. Point blank on Waltman. And now pushing and shoving. It was getting a little nasty in front of the cage of Graziano. Boy, a gift given to Waltman. And he tried to go upstairs, and Graziano flashed the glove once again.
All right, Shreveport Mudbugs fans, it's time now for my favorite moment of every single Mudbugs home game. It's time for you.
9:50 remaining here in the DeFata and Associates LLC second. 1-0 lead for Shreveport. You're listening to Shreveport Mudbugs hockey.
From diving lessons with certified trainers to gearing up in the proper dive gear, Scuba Ventures has just what you need to begin your diving adventures. Hey, it's Jordan Fader. Explore the underwater world with us. Whether you dream of seeing all the colorful fish of the sea or simply want to feel the rush of the open water, we can turn your dream into reality. Learn to dive and take trips with us to Cozumel, Curacao, and Roatan. We offer a full spectrum of underwater classes from scuba, snorkeling, open water diving, boat diving, and more. Call us now at 318-222-3483 or log on to scubaventures.com.
Welcome back into Shreveport, honoring our hometown hero. He's got an LSU shirt on. That's always a good thing. 9:50 remaining here in the middle frame. It is a 1-0 Mudbugs lead on the goal from Francis. Smiley and Sainum now in the box. Smiley not all smiles right now, as he has given Sainum the old Ushka look. And Sainum not even looking in the direction of the Philadelphia native. Eye contact, very important in any kind of relationship. Something I lack as well. 9:50 to go here in the second. Face off to the left of Graziano.
Penalties at 10 minutes, 50 seconds of the second period. Mudbugs, number 20, Jack Smiley, 2-minute liner.
Mudbugs are on the power play out of this because an extra 4-minute on Sainum. Uh-oh, intercepted. The Ice Wolves have it now up across the neutral zone. Taken away there by Dominique. Now intercepted. Mudbugs will regroup. That's Gerard up ahead there to Visbelis. Giannis Vizbelis of Shreveport. Back up top to Gerard. Gerard now to Gockler. Gockler slices it, holds the zone. Now Vizbelis going to try to grab it. He falls down. Mudbugs still hold the zone. Quick wrister goes wide, way wide. There by Francis. Now from the point, quick wrister gobbled up there by Graziano. It looks like we have a personnel change. We thought it was Reese Francis in number 7. It looks to appear to be Timber Lewis, and we're going to get some confirmation on that soon. My line chart says Francis, so we'll stick with that. Okay, it is Reese Francis. There was a lot of confusion on roster numbers, that roster number rather. It is Francis. And number 7, and it's hard to mistake him because he's 6'6", 230. Uh-oh, penalty coming up to Mudbugs hockey. Looks like it's going to be an interference call up across. No, it's going to be kneeing. Wow. That looks, they were kind of going through the intersection. Smith blew it up, and David Lilly says, that's going to be 2, buddy. A little bit of the leg coming out from Smith. Not the worst call in the world. Ticky-tacky is debatable. And we'll have 4-on-4 hockey for 46 seconds remaining, and then New Mexico will go on the man advantage. Face off now to the right of Perrant in the left wing circle. Mudbugs once again, like last night, clinging to a marginable lead, or lack of a marginable lead rather. Now off the far side boards, Koklachev throws it and it deflects out of play. 8:27 remaining here in the second. Stick around for the Bayou Blaster second intermission show. We'll get a word from one of our corporate partners, Dr. Janu from Sterling Dental Center. Good friend of mine and a great corporate partner of Shreveport Mudbugs hockey. One there by the Mudbugs off the faceoff. Miller now just mails it in behind the cage. Rubsov's there now, trying to kick it off the boards. Tied up with another game of footsies. Rubsov kind of wrestled down now behind him there by Paradise. Now along the near corner, Mudbugs trying to just squeak it off the walls. They do. Now Miller, open ice from the far circle. Quick wrister goes wide on a hot shot there by Peters. Oh no, unable to handle it. There is Miller. Back the other way. Here comes Laurenchuk. He's got a man with him. Throwing tic-tac-toe there back to Laurenchuk, and he shot it wide. Nice disruption of the play. Back the other way there by Gerard. That might have saved an odd man rush. And you could see Rich Perrant starting to get heated now behind the bench, letting his players know. 7.5 remaining here in the second. Bugs 1, New Mexico nada. Now to the far corner it goes, 2-on-2. Here comes New Mexico. Quick shot, save made there on a quick tricky wrister there by Rand. Through the slot, now back into the New Mexico zone it goes. Trying to hold the zone there is Weber. Stuck a stick out, taken away there by the Ice Wolves. Now to the far side there to McCosh. McCosh has it now to the near side. He'll throw it around to the far side. Dickinson grabs it, and Dickinson now will throw it down the length of the ice. Taken there by Graziano, so no icing on the play. Now a brief power play here for New Mexico. McCosh will work it in deep there to Frisk. Frisk now will flip it around to the near corner. Taken around now to the near corner, taken there by Dominique. Quick shot through traffic, tipped on just wide of Perrant. Now Dominique cannot hold the zone, taken away out of the box. There is Smith, full strength. Smith comes in. Smith does a dance move, quick shot, backhander, and he scores! 5-hole on Graziano. What an individual effort by the Anchorage, Alaska native. Mudbugs 2, Ice Wolves nothing. Smith did it himself, and Smith grabs the second goal of the game. .13:33, time of the goal. Jacob Smith with goal number 1 on the year. Shreveport 2, New Mexico, nothing. Number 8 with a great effort on that play, cutting through the slot and falling down and able to backhand rather, a good one that got past Graziano. And it's that kind of effort, never giving up on a puck, that is going to make this Shreveport season very exciting. They have really fallen in love with this young man, with all the work that he has put in the early goings of camp. And now the Mudbugs up by a pair, just like they were last night. 6:27 remaining here in the DeFata and Associates LLC second. All your goals tonight brought to you by You Oughta Pull It. Face-off won there by New Mexico. Now quick wrister. Glove save made there by Perrant from center ice. So the Anchorage, Alaska native Jacob Smith gets the goal. David Brazil, the captain, gets the assist. He was the one who threw it out of the zone when they were clearing it off the PK, and just as the PK ended, Smith got out of the box and got a head start into the offensive zone and went right through the blue line of New Mexico and was able to backhand it 5-hole on Graziano. So once again, Smith from the captain Brazil at 13:33, 2-0 Shreveport. Face-off won there by New Mexico. They have it in along that near corner, and they just cannot dig it out of the ditch. And they're going to get a whistle, and we'll get another face-off. .5:58 remaining here in the second period. That's a break for the Mudbugs because that whistle is going to bring the puck out of the zone. Face-off just outside the Mudbugs' blue line. Face-off won there. Quick shot there by New Mexico as they won the face-off. Made there by Kemp, and it's a soft backhander. Stopped and gobbled up there by Perrant. Face off now to the right of Perrant. Face off's won there by the Bugs. Gockler now will wheel it around to the near half wall. Intercepted there by New Mexico. Boy, they are pestering the Bugs here. Now Gerard, trouble handling it. Backhand shots was stolen away, and now a puck that went into the net was whistled down there by David Lilly. Boy, Gerard a little too cute grabbing the puck in front of his own cage. And now a penalty coming up to Gockler, and he is up in arms about it. I'm not sure what the call was. I think I missed it. Might have been interference, I believe, on Gockler. But the Mudbugs are going to go on the first choice personnel penalty kill. Boy, you keep giving New Mexico chances in this game. You just make the game a little more interesting than Coach Soupy needs it for his health. And I'm not saying Coach Soupy's health is bad or anything. It's just it is very good. He exercises daily. I would say eats right most of the time. He does like his Bluebell ice cream probably every other night. Prefers chocolate chip cookie dough. I'm letting out all the secrets for Coach Soupy. Oh, wow. Unsportsmanlike conduct penalty on Gockler. I'm not sure if I saw much on that. Nonetheless, David Lilly was on the call. Now New Mexico sets up shop. That's Golikov, a drive. Sticked away there by Perrant through traffic. And the Mudbugs whack it out of the zone. Good job there by Nichols. And down the length of the ice. Under 5 to go here in the second. Down to $1:15 remaining on Gockler's unsportsmanlike penalty. Now through the neutral zone. Spun around, stolen away. Taken there, though, rather safely there by Dominique. Now off the back skate of Natty Shack. Now thrown to the far side there to Langenfels. Got a pleasant gift from the Natty Shacks. Before the game, it was some Toledo, Ohio glassware, some new glasses, and glasses to drink out of, and I'll put those in my kitchen. Lord knows I use the plastic cups, and I don't use much of that. I'm rarely ever home. But it's nice to have some glassware to use and showcase. Quick shot there. A nice stick save made there by Graziano. Nobody cares about me. That's a quick shot from the high circle from Dickinson is stopped there by Graziano. He'll have to cover it up. Face off now in the right wing circle deep in the New Mexico zone. Mudbugs win it, and Dickinson carefully takes it back out of the zone. He'll kill off some more precious seconds, and he'll just wing it down the length of the ice. Down to 20 seconds remaining on Gockler's penalty. Mudbugs doing a good job forechecking. Now in front of the cage of Graziano, New Mexico will grab it. New Mexico ready to go 0 for 3 on the man advantage. The Mudbugs not any better, 0 for 4. Back to full strength now as Gockler's out of the box. 3.5 left here in the second as a pass, I believe, gets deflected and it goes out of play. And this puck will stay in the Mudbug zone. Be sure to get your tickets for our next homestand, October 18th and 19th. The Mudbugs will take on an old playoff foe in the Corpus Christi Ice Rays. Give us a call by calling 318-636-7094 or log on to mudbugshockey.com. Kimberly Jacks, our ticket sales rep, does an absolutely wonderful job. She's one of the best in the business. Face-off one there by New Mexico, and it is just ladled in to the Mudbug zone. Slowed down there by Perrant, now behind the cage of Perrant, trying to jam it off the walls. It's like a flock of pigeons going after a piece of bread. Now along the far side, back to the left point. Quick shot, fanned on. Oh, trying to take off with it was Rupsov. Another shot, gets the high glass. Perrant lost sight of it. And now a centering feed there by Paradise taken away. Rupsov's got some numbers. He's got a 3-on-1 if he hurries. Rupsov, drop back pass to Smith. Now to Koklachev, and he just missed the pass. It was just past his outstretched stick. Boy, that was a golden opportunity. Gone awry. 3-on-1s do not happen very often. Off the near side boards, back out to center. The puck now laced back in there by Rand into the Shreveport zone. Down to 2:25 remaining here in the second. It's the Mudbugs 2, the Ice Wolves nothing. Now along that near half wall, battling for it there is Koklachev. Now wrapped up pretty good, trying to fight it off the walls. There is Gockler. And now weeded off the glass there is Koklachev. Here comes the Bear. Blowing a tire a bit there was Rupsov. Might have ran into the Bear. That's never a fun task. Now a backhander got blocked. Mudbugs have it now through the near circle. That's Koklachev. Koklachev now carefully handles it. Up across the high slot he goes. Quick shot there by Miller. A turnaround shot there from the left point. Pad stop made there by Graziano. Now to the near corner it goes. Down to 1:40 remaining here in the second. 2-0 lead for Shreveport. Miller now up across there to Peters. Quick shot goes wide of Graziano. Now behind the cage. Rupsov has it. Rupsov now hassled with there by Paradise. Holding the zone there is Peters. A powering shot goes wide. Taken there by Vizbelis. Couldn't drive it in deep. And now Golikov has it, and Golikov will send it back out to center. And it is taken there by Brazil. Now missed Miller. And Witherspoon let it go there for Miller. Miller gains the blue line from the left side. He'll drive it into the zone. Pushed off the puck there. Now up ahead, back out to center. Miller will send it, or rather Witherspoon will send it back out to his blue line. Thrown up across, just missed the stick of, I believe, that was Chirino rather, Dawson Chirino. The extra forward, Dawson Chirino now has it. Backhanded in deep. Here they come. The Mudbugs thrown in front. Oh, just missed the stick of Witherspoon getting in front. Now Vizbelis has it. Vizbelis now from the far glass. Back up top. Unable to be handled there by Dickinson. And it'll squirt back out to center. Dickinson now will just pop this puck in deep into the Ice Wolves zone. Down to 18 seconds remaining here in the middle frame. Ice Wolves up ahead off the stick of Laurenchuk, taken there by the captain, Brazil. Brazil now will lob it way up into the air. Down to 8 seconds remaining. One last chance maybe for Dickinson. Now to Brazil. 4 seconds. Up ahead, and Francis has it. One last shot. It's blocked in front there by Keenan Johnson, and that'll do it for the period. The only goal from the period comes courtesy of Shreveport, and it came at the 13:33 mark. By Jacob Smith. We will head into the Bayou Blasters' second intermission show. It's the Mudbugs 2, the Ice Wolves nothing. We'll get a word from our corporate partners after these messages. You're listening to Shreveport Mudbugs Hockey.
From diving lessons with certified trainers to gearing up in the proper dive gear, Scuba Ventures has just what you need to begin your diving adventures. Hey, it's Jordan Fader. Explore the underwater world with us. Whether you dream of seeing all the colorful fish of the sea or simply want to feel the rush of the open water, we can turn your dream into reality. Learn to dive and take trips with us to Cozumel, Curacao, and Roatan. We offer a full spectrum of underwater classes from scuba, snorkeling, open water diving, boat diving, and more. Call us now at 318-222-3483 or log on to scubaventures.com.
Sterling Dental Center is a proud partner of the Shreveport Mudbugs. I'm Dr. Emil Janu, and my experienced staff and I will handle all your dental needs, from routine cleanings, x-rays, cavities, toothaches, and more, with the best and safest treatment out there. We are a family here at Sterling Dental Center, and we treat our patients like family. We welcome many forms of insurance. Come get your next dental appointment at Sterling Dental Center in Shreveport by calling 318-688-1040 or logging on to sterlingdentalshreveport.com.
As a business owner, you know it's important to stay ahead of your competition to succeed. One dishonest employee providing poor customer service can send your business to the penalty box. DeFata & Associates has over 20 years of investigative experience that can help you monitor your employees and investigate losses that may be keeping you from reaching your goals. Whether you need GPS tracking, investigative shopping, integrity testing, or you're experiencing losses caused by theft, DeFata & Associates can help. Give them a call at 318-635-9944 or check out their website at defatapi.com for more information.
Janice Watt and General Financial Advisors are excited to support our 2019-2020 Shreveport Mudbugs hockey. Their experienced staff are ready to assist you with your tax, accounting, and financial needs from birth until retirement, including life insurance. Call Janice at 318-219-4188 and set up an appointment. Your consultation is free, or log on to gfapartners.com. We are here for you. Go Mudbugs! Securities and investment advisory services offered through Royal Alliance Associates, Inc., member FINRA SIPC, and registered investment advisor. Generational Financial Advisors is a marketing name.
Welcome back into the Bayou Blasters' second intermission show. We're joined by one of my good friends and one of our most dearest corporate partners of the Shreveport Mudbugs hockey squad. We can't do it without him. Dr. Emil Janu from Sterling Dental Center. Doctor, thanks for the time. We do appreciate you coming on.
Well, thanks, Chet. I appreciate it. I'm always glad to be a part of anything that's involved with Shreveport and especially athletics, and I'm glad to be able to do it.
Just talk about how things are going at Sterling Dental Center.
Well, Sterling is growing as you would like to. We are now open on Fridays, and that's going to be an ongoing process. We're kind of in that experimental phase right now, where we're just open in the mornings right now from 9 to 1, but we're hoping to get it to 8 to 5, and treat it as a normal day. We are always working on our techniques and any new science that's out there in technology. We're always trying to improve ourselves and stay current with the current technology.
I guess every dentist is different. Can you talk about some of the services that you provide patients at Sterling Dental Center?
Well, we're going to cover every basic procedure that any general dentist can do, from a cleaning to a full exam, that's accompanied with your cleaning. X-rays, we're going to be able to read, X-rays, find any cavities on X-rays, that type of stuff. But we also do, we are offering right now Invisalign at our office, as well as implant placement too. So it's kind of a one-stop shop. Now, of course, not every case is going to be able to be treated that way. You got to have, you got to meet these specific requirements, because sometimes that's what specialists, are for, as more complicated things. But, look, we do fillings, root canals, extractions, crowns, bridges, partials, dentures, basically your normal services. But we are doing Invisalign cases and implant placement and restoration.
You've been doing this for quite a while. You seem to enjoy it a lot. Every time I come here, it's a great atmosphere, especially with the girls. What's the best part of the job?
Best part of the job is when you actually change somebody's outlook on life.
So that can happen?
Yeah. I mean, you have somebody who comes in and say, I don't smile in pictures. I hide in the back in pictures. I don't talk with my mouth open. I kind of, and they come in and you come up with a treatment plan, and it might take a couple years to get everything done, but when it's finally done and you have a start picture and an end picture, and they start crying in your chair because their outlook on life is different now. All they want to do is go smile and laugh and be in pictures. As compared to 3 years prior, and they wanted nothing to do with it. I think it's transformational. It really is, and that's one thing that you could have the worst day, and then you get that one person, and you're like, okay, this is why I do my job.
We're talking to Dr. Amarillo Bulls from Sterling Dental Center, one of our corporate partners of Mudbugs Hockey. I'm one of those kind of OCD guys. I'm a broadcaster. I'm around a lot of people. I shake hands, kiss babies. I try to brush my teeth as often as possible, floss as often as possible, use mouthwash as often as possible. But your theory is you don't have to get too crazy, as maybe some would advise. You just have to be smart about it and do it, a certain amount of times a day.
Right. Ultimately, your goal is to brush twice a day, floss once a day. I am not opposed to more.
Which I do.
Right. There's nothing, unless you're being super aggressive with it where you're actually causing damage to your teeth, which can happen. But as long as you're doing twice a day and flossing once a day, studies prove that you're going to be in a good realm. Now, there's caveats to that too, because some people come in and they say, I brush every day or twice a day. What is going on? Well, you're not brushing right.
Okay.
So that's why it's always wise to get with your hygienist. If you're having any questions, and be like, show me how to brush right. Show me how to floss right, because there are ways to brush and floss right. And if you are not doing it correctly, you're not doing any good.
Right. Now, you have 4 girls at home. Is this something you go through with them? They must be masters of their craft by now.
So believe it or not, I still check each one of their. Yeah, but that's me. I'm going to do that
as a dad, not only as a doctor.
Right, but and the thing is that teeth are my thing. So I'm like I'm gonna stay on top of it, but. My 5-year-old can brush by herself. My 4-year-old can too. She chooses not to because she's the baby and everybody does it for her. But the twins, they're great. You know, they all know what they're doing and know what they're looking for. And that's a key thing. I mean, it's like where to brush, how to brush.
Now, one thing that I picked up from one of your assistants was that I was brushing too hard, and maybe everything else looked good, but my gums might have been a little bit more weaker. So I went ahead and changed from not a manual toothbrush to an electric toothbrush. Is there a preference that one better than the other? I know you have an electric toothbrush as well. Is that something that maybe you recommend for people in general, or do you think it's case by case?
I think it's case by case because I have both. I have I have a manual and an automatic toothbrush. I have I have like I have a Sonicare, and then I also just have a normal regular run of the mill toothbrush. But I also know that I'm not going to apply too much pressure and get some recession or get some of those sensitive areas along your gum lines, because studies show that in the first 30 seconds of brushing is when you exert the most amount of force. A lot of people just stick the toothbrush in the mouth, put it on the side of their teeth, and go. And as a result, you get recession, and basically you're brushing away part of your tooth. So that's where the sensitivity comes from. So I think it's a product of your own environment, how you're doing at home, how you're brushing. A lot of people are super aggressive brushers, and all they want is a hard toothbrush, when those should never ever be made. I mean, ultimately, all you want is a soft bristled toothbrush. But Sonicares are great, Oral-B's are great. It's all, as I said, it's all dependent upon what works for you. How do you do with this? And are you an aggressive brusher? Ask your hygienist. They'll be able to tell you. Ask your dentist. He will be able to tell you. Come see me. I'll be able to tell you. It's one of those things. It's you'll see certain markers, and you're like, hey, you probably need to switch to a mechanical toothbrush. Why? Because you're being too aggressive, and the mechanical toothbrush takes that out of your hands, and it just does it for you. So, needless to say, it's a situational type of thing.
Before I let you go, I mean, a big thing for a lot of people is people don't always have dental insurance. That's a big thing. It's a problem because I think people are maybe scared to go to the dentist, thinking it's going to cost a fortune just for an exam, X-rays, and all that. But you have a way of helping those people get treated. Right.
Well, besides the ability we do accept Care Credit, which it's kind of like a credit card for insurance, and we do accept that. We also offer an in-house membership club where people can come in, and if they don't have insurance, they can join our membership club. And there's certain perks. There's 2 free cleanings a year, and then there's also 20% off your treatment and stuff like that. But it's at a monthly cost. But it's our membership club, and it's got some really good perks to it.
Has that grown since you started that?
Exponentially. It's amazing how many people don't have insurance, and
it's unbelievable.
Yeah, and they come in and they're like, look, I don't have insurance. What can you do for me? And you're like, okay.
You never want to turn anybody away.
Right. And the biggest thing is, look, you take care of the worst stuff first. And as you progress, and if you haven't been in a while, it's not a big deal anymore. Look, we're going to take care of the worst stuff first. And as you come in, each visit gets easier and easier and easier. And then by the time your treatment's completed, then you're just on recall. It's just every 6 months, boom, boom, boom. And okay, so you come in, you get all your work done. In a year and a half, you get one small new cavity. That's not a big deal compared to when you came in, 2 years prior, you had to have 2 root canals. And so it's a process. But yeah, so worst stuff first is always your main priority. But being able to offer that in-house membership program is really, it's a nice thing to be able to offer to patients, just because it really is. It's a shame how many people don't have coverage, and look, there's not an easy way to say it. I mean, but it's with technology and products and everything. I mean, we've gotten expensive, and it's not for it. I mean, look, I'm providing the service, and I would be like, I couldn't do this without help.
Sure.
So I get it,
That's Dr. Emile Janou from Sterling Dental Center, proud corporate partner of Shreveport Mudbugs Hockey. You can give him a call if you want to make an appointment at 318-688-1040 or logging on to sterlingdentalshreveport.com. If you give him a call, they got the most friendliest staff. The atmosphere is unbelievable. Every time I come here, it feels like I'm not fearing going to the dentist. I think people kind of feel that. But this is a fun-loving atmosphere. I mean, I think people should be a little more upbeat about going to the dentist other than that stigma, right?
Oh, yeah. That's I mean, everybody comes in there like, I hate you. And I'm like, well, I like you too. But yeah, it's just not as scary as it used to be. Medicine is great. I mean, that's why we use it. There are so many procedures in terms of, how to relieve anxiety. But it is, man. I mean, I have lots of people who come in who, our age, haven't been in 15 years.
Yep.
Because they went as a kid.
I was one of those people.
And you have that one experience, and then you are just... It's like, you're concreted in. You can't do it. But yeah, look, it's nothing that it used to be anymore. As I said, technology's amazing. Drugs are amazing. And that's what you learn how to do. As a result, you get a lot more positive experience and a lot more happier patients.
That's Dr. Emile Janou. Thank you for your corporate partnership with the Mudbugs. We couldn't do it without you, and thanks for the time. We appreciate it.
Thank you, Chad. I appreciate it, buddy.
We'll be back with more after these messages on the Bayou Blasters' second intermission show. You're listening to Shreveport Mudbugs Hockey.
The Robertson Cup champion Shreveport Mudbugs know big goals lead to big wins. That's why State Farm agent Ben Tolis and his State Farm team are here to help you score a big goal with your home and auto insurance. It's a great call that saves you time and money. So go score the winning goal and score savings by combining your home and auto. It's just another way we're here to help your life go right. Call State Farm agent Ben Tolis today at 318-688-1522. That's 318-688-1522.
Janice Watt and General Financial Advisors are excited to support our 2019-2020 Shreveport Mudbugs Hockey. Their experienced staff are ready to assist you with your tax, accounting, and financial needs from birth until retirement, including life insurance. Call Janice at 318-219-4188 and set up an appointment. Your consultation is free, or log on to gfapartners.com. We are here for you. Go Mudbugs! Securities and investment advisory services offered through Royal Alliance Associates, Inc., member FINRA SIPC, and registered investment advisor. Generational Financial Advisors is a marketing name.
You guys are going to be given free round 24s anyway.
Welcome back into the lovely confines of George's Pond. Time to embark on the third period. It's a 2-0 Mudbugs lead. Third period tonight brought to you by Sterling Dental Center. My good friend Dr. Emil Janu and his awesome staff has your next dental checkup covered. Call 318-688-1040 or log on to sterlingdentalshreveport.com. Mudbugs with a couple of nice periods. They have kept New Mexico off the board this whole weekend, and you know that Coach Phil Fox and these Ice Wolves are going to come out strong in this third period, so Mudbugs do not want to take their foot off the gas pedal, which they're holding right now. Be sure to join the Mudbugs, or rather the lovely confines of George's Pond, for public skating going on throughout the week and on weekends. Check the public schedule on mudbugshockey.com. And it is cheap, it's affordable, it makes a great date, by the way. Nothing like some hands-on activity. I'd be across the boards, though, hanging on for dear life. I am not the best skater. People assume hockey broadcasters are the best skaters or best hockey players. That is far from it from my case, but nobody cares about me. Back to hockey. Mudbugs skating from left to right. I played roller hockey for 3 years. Roller hockey, much different than ice hockey. Weber at center ice for the Mudbugs. Battle at one there by Weber, and he'll throw it back to his blue line. That's Miller. He'll send it on over to Peters. 2-0 lead for the Mudbugs as we enter the third. Always a dangerous lead in hockey is the 2-goal lead because it seems so comfortable, and it can go bad in a hurry. Quick shot there, and a pad stop made there by Perron. That was a right pad stop that almost snuck through. And a shot there by Rudrud from the high slot. 24 seconds gone by here in the third. Mudbugs swept the opening series last year as they beat Corpus Christi, trying to do the same this year. One there by Ice Wolves. Quick shot there by Holt. Smothered up there by Perrant from the right point shot. Rather, left point shot. Perrant's right. Face off to the right of Perrant. One there by the Mudbugs. Gerard will send it along there to Smith. Quick shot there. Sticked away there by Perrant on a shot there by Paradise. Now from the far corner, tough angle, trying to center somebody in front there was Sainham. Now taken away there by Nichols. Nichols now will just jolt it ahead all the way down the length of the ice. Now played up across the near side boards. Sticked away, taken there by Willie, and he puts a shot there from the near corner, and it's smothered up there by Perrant. 1:03 gone by here in the third. Mudbugs hockey brought to you by Raisin Canes. Be sure to get your Raisin Canes. It'll be the partner, of our post-game show. We'll tell you how it all happened and recap the game. I like a Caniac combo with everything on it, including the slaw, and 10 packs of Louisiana hot sauce is the minimum as I mix it into my cane sauce, and I call it Chet's Clawsome Sauce. Now along to the near side, back to hockey. Nobody cares about me. Along to the near half wall, we got a whistle as McCosh was grabbing the puck. And I think that puck went out of play. No, it was touched by it. No, there's a penalty. It's a tripping call. The door was not opening up. It's now opening up for the Ice Wolves. And that's going to go against Frisk. So the Mudbugs are going to go right back on the Swepco power play. Mudbugs 0 for 4 on the man advantage. Face off now in the right wing circle, deep in the New Mexico zone. Gockler and the Mudbugs win the face off. Gockler has it at the point, fakes, throws it on to Witherspoon, back to Gockler at the point. Now to Witherspoon on top of the near circle. Back to Gockler, now to Witherspoon, playing catch. Now to the far side there to Vizbelis. Rather, that's Gerard. Gerard will send it in deep now to Vizbelis. Now off the near side boards, back up top to Gockler. Gockler will send it in deep there to Witherspoon, trying to throw it in front. And Graziano will shove it out of trouble. And the puck is backhanded, but kept in there by Gerard. Gerard has it now from the far corner to Vizbelis, a ripper. And a stick save made there by Graziano. 1:20 left here on the power play. Quick shot there through traffic. Trying to deflect it in there. In front there was Smiley. Now the big bulky Smiley tries to stick away and handle the puck along that far corner. He'll throw it back up top there to Gerard. He's got help there with Witherspoon at the point. Touch pass back on over to Smiley. Smiley has it now from the far corner. He'll delve it in deep there to Vizbelis. Vizbelis now along the far half wall. He'll stay with it. Now sticked away, and the puck is muscled out of the zone. That was good puck movement by the Bugs, but not many quality scoring chances as now Gockler will scale and skate back on behind his own cage, behind Perron. Now along to the near side there, Rupsoff. He'll ring it in. Now from the near circle, thrown back up top now, power play unit number 2. That's Dickinson, quick shot, deflected just wide as it goes down to the near corner. Trying to hold the zone, back to Dickinson. Dickinson, quick shot there, they score! It was tipped on its way in, and it rocks the top shelf. That's where the ladies hide the fine wine. And what a play in front. That was the Russian Bear, Timofey Koklichev, who's able to tip that baby home. Mudbugs 3, Ice Wolves nothing. It was Sam Miller who shot it from the left point, and I believe it was Koklichev who tipped it in front. Bugs 3, Ice Wolves nothing. Time of the goal, 2:58 of the third. Dickinson started the play. He'll probably get a secondary helper on the tally. And the always uncomfortable 2-goal lead has now been extended to 3. The second power play goal this weekend, the first tonight. And the Mudbugs have a, I don't want to say sizable lead, but a comfortable lead, up 3-0. Now battling for it there is Dawson Chirino. 22, the Russian Bear, Timofey Koklichev. Sam Miller will get 1 assist, and Ryan Dickinson will get the secondary helper. So Koklichev from Miller and Dickinson at 2:58, 3-0 in favor of the Bugs. Back the other way, Lauren Chuck, a blast. Stick save made, rebound chance, trying to bank it off Perrant, but he sealed up the near post nicely. Chirino to the far side there to Miller. Miller from the far corner, taken away there by Chirino. And now the Ice Wolves have it back the other way. If they hurry, they got an odd man rush. Quick wrister, smothered up there by Perrant. Nothing to shoot at as Sainum was trying to squeak it past the legs of Perrant. And the French-Canadian said, 16:09 remaining here in the third. Bugs 3, Ice Wolves nothing. Face off one there by Shreveport. They have it along the near side. They'll throw it off the far side boards. That was a cue shot. No goal, no icing on the play, rather. Now along to the near half boards. Now thrown in front. Another shot goes wide. Now New Mexico has it 2-on-1. Oh, shot broken up there by Gockler. Now off the far side boards. Back now is Willie, and Willie now will whack that puck into the Mudbug zone. Now taken away. Here come the Mudbugs. Is Vizbellis. Now to the left point. Battling for it in front of the New Mexico bench is Vizbellis. Boy, stick went flying. I think Vizbellis lost it. Now off the far side boards. Squirted back into the Mudbug zone. Dickinson has it, looking for help. Brazil smartly in front of the cage, trying to take away any kind of passing lane for New Mexico. That's a veteran play by the Granville, Michigan native. Also wearing the C for very good reason. Brazil now bombs it into the Ice Wolf zone. Wholesale line change here for Coach Soupy. He's telling his guys short shifts the rest of the way. 3-0 lead for Shreveport as they're sitting comfortably, trying to make it a 2-0 mark on the record column. Now from the far circle, quick wrister blocked in front. Nice job there by Miller. Now from the far corner, Koklachev sending it around off the stick of Witherspoon, and Witherspoon will just power it in to the Ice Wolf zone. Now to the near side, there to Tobin. Tobin now taps it along, trying to find a stick of Galnikov, but he couldn't handle it cleanly. Now off the far side, back the other way, here comes Rupsov. Rupsov now good check behind the cage of Graziano. Smith's in there looking for help. And Graziano, now Rupsov steals it. Rupsov now from the near corner, thrown back up top to Peters. Peters now at the point. On over to Miller, a shot. Goes wide, might have got a piece of Graziano, another shot. They score! That was a quick one. And Graziano had no idea where the puck was from the far circle. That was Jacob Smith with a rifling shot for his second goal of the game. Bugs 4, Ice Wolves nothing. Shreveport starting to bust it open here in the third. Time of the goal, 6:34. Mudbugs up by 4. Boy, a broken play turns in to another big goal for Shreveport as they pour it on here in the third. Boy, the Mudbugs starting to channel the Robertson Cup championship year they had a couple of years ago. I don't want to get ahead of myself, but you just see that kind of mold this year's team has. A lot of returners, sprinkle in with a lot of new talent, a couple of veteran guys like Jack Smiley joining in the group. It's a great mix with David Brazil as the captain. Thrown in front, pinballed in front there to Perrant, and he stops it. Jacob Smith with a pair tonight. Sam Miller with his second point tonight. And Anton Rupsov able to get the assist as well. Now the puck is just gunned in to the Ice Wolves zone. Another shot there. Glove save made there by Graziano from the high near circle there by Gockler. Now Gockler takes the puck, and he will just collar that in to the Ice Wolf zone. Vizbel is trying to steal it. Now a pass broken up, and Golikov has it. Golikov off the near side boards. Taken away there by Dickinson. Now to Brazil. Brazil will scoot it along. 4-0 lead for Shreveport. Over to Dickinson up along the half boards. Taken away. Here come the Ice Wolves. Cannot fall asleep on this Ice Wolves team. Here comes Vizbelis. He's got Kiefer with him. Now to the far corner. Vizbelis. Kiefer now sealed up pretty good along the far corner. 11:43 to go here in the third. Bugs up by 4. Ice Wolves have not scored a goal all weekend. Been a great job by the Mudbugs defensive unit and their goaltending to keep them scoreless. Now off the near side boards, Kiefer going to go chase it down. Kiefer trying to weed it off anybody. Witherspoon now around the far corner. He's got to come off for a line change. Quick wrister, chest wide on a shot there by Vizbelis, Koklichev trying to do it himself. Now a shot smothered up there by Perrant, and Perrant now gets run into the net. And now pushing and shoving, as that was Paradise driving the net, and we might get some penalties out of that. Of course, Rich Perrant, a very concerned coach, but most importantly, a very concerned dad for Rich Perrant, who's slow to get up. Hopefully he is okay. Corey O'Brien now taking a gander at what's going on. The Mudbugs athletic trainer. Slow but surely, Rich Perrant is okay. Thank goodness, and we got a break in the action. It's the Mudbugs 4, the Ice Wolves nothing. You're listening to Shreveport Mudbugs Hockey.
The Robertson Cup champion Shreveport Mudbugs know big goals lead to big wins. That's why State Farm agent Ben Tolis and his State Farm team are here to help you score a big goal with your home and auto insurance. It's a great call that saves you time and money. So go score the winning goal and score savings by combining your home and auto. It's just another way we're here to help your life go right. Call State Farm agent Ben Tolis today at 318-688-1522. That's 318-688-1522.
Sterling Dental Center is a proud partner of the Shreveport Mudbugs. I'm Dr. Emil Janu, and my experienced staff and I will handle all your dental needs, from routine cleanings, x-rays, cavities, toothaches, and more, with the best and safest treatment out there. We are a family here at Sterling Dental Center, and we treat our patients like family. We welcome many forms of insurance. Come get your next dental appointment at Sterling Dental Center in Shreveport by calling 318-688-1040 or logging on to sterlingdentalshreveport.com.
Welcome back into the third period, brought to you by Sterling Dental Center. A couple of penalties coming out of that. It looks like the Mudbugs might have a power play out of this. Jacob Smith is in the box for the Mudbugs, but they got Dominique and Sainum in the box for New Mexico. Wow, 5-minute major on New Mexico. Dominique cannot believe it. He is going to be done for the night. So Dominique is gone. He's going to need some security as he gets escorted out. Him and Smith had a few words. So the Mudbugs are going to have the man advantage now for 5 minutes. And you know what that means? That means if they get one more goal, we got some Sonic drinks being given out to every fan in attendance. Sonic, a proud corporate partner of Mudbugs Hockey. Oh, man. They had half off Master Blast the other day. I got the Oreo cookie shake. And then I asked them to pour some hot fudge in there, mixed in with the shake, blast, blizzard, whatever you want to call it. It was unbelievable. I think I felt like I gained 10 pounds just eating it, but it was unbelievable. Sometimes you just need those cold treats, especially when it's hot outside. Game misconduct. Quick shot there by Gerard. Gets blocked in front. 5-minute power play. Lots of time to work with. Can the Mudbugs put more on the board here? Back up top to Gockler. Now the near half wall there to Vizbelis. Back up top to Gockler. Gockler waits. On over to Witherspoon. Witherspoon drops it off there to Vizbelis. Now to Witherspoon. Witherspoon waits. Thrown in front. One-timer save made there by Graziano. Now a shot. Point blank. Score! Great work around the horn. And it's Jack Smiley who's able to pop that baby in for goal number 5 on the night for the Mudbugs. Sonic drinks for everyone here at George's Pond. Time of the goal, 9:51 of the third. And they have to continue this Swepco power play for 4 minutes and 16 more seconds. You can score as many as you want. Boy, nothing Graziano could do there. And a new goalie is coming in now for New Mexico. It's going to be Henrik Lorson from Bloomfield, Michigan. So New Mexico's got to make the switch in net. And that is it. A rough night for Graziano. Wow. Smiley gets his first of the year. And the emotion from Smiley. Very loud and proud. Witherspoon will get 1 assist. He'll get the only assist. Miller out of the far half wall. Still power play time here on the Swepco power play. Down to 3:40 left on this power play. 9:30 left here in the third. 5-0 lead for Shreveport. Another shot tipped on net. Save made there by Lorson. Now along to the far side. Lorson, the new goalie, as Graziano's done for the night. Now from the high top circle from the far side. Koklichev waiting for a one-timer. The glove save. It was going to go wide, but Lorson wanted to hold on to it and get a face-off. Down to 3:20 left now on the major penalty to Alex Dominique. Face off to the left of Dominique. Face off one there by the Mudbugs. Gockler has it now from the point. Now to Vizbelis. Back to Gockler, a ripper. Right pad stop made there by Lorson. Now it pops off the window, the near side, and goes way up in the air. That took a very, very awkward bounce. Now down to 3 minutes left on this major penalty. Boy, nothing Rich Perrant would love, but yet another power play goal. He's got 2 tonight from his units. 8:40 now remaining here in the third. Game very well in hand. Mudbugs well on their way to a 2-0 mark for the second year in a row. Last year they started out the year 3-0 and then really had trouble finding consistency after that. Witherspoon dropped off there to Vizbelis, and the puck now deflects out of play. A break in the action. 8:22 remaining here in the third. 5-0 Mudbugs. You're listening to Shreveport Mudbugs Hockey.
From diving lessons with certified trainers to gearing up in the proper dive gear, Scuba Ventures has just what you need to begin your diving adventures. Hey, it's Jordan Fader. Explore the underwater world with us. Whether you dream of seeing all the colorful fish of the sea or simply want to feel the rush of the open water, we can turn your dream into reality. Learn to dive and take trips with us to Cozumel, Curacao, and Roatan. We offer a full spectrum of underwater classes from scuba, snorkeling, open water diving, boat diving, and more. Call us now at 318-222-3483 or log on to scubaventures.com.
Welcome back into Mudbugs hockey. Face-off won there by Shreveport. Unable to hold the zone from the left point. Now Dickinson has it up across center. He'll just nudge that puck in deep. Now whirled around to the near half wall. Dickinson will pinch in the zone. Quick shout out to the Dickinsons tuning in tonight. Glad to have Mr. Tom and Miss Shannon with us from Brighton, Michigan. Back up top now to Nichols. Now to the aforementioned Dickinson. Dickinson now has it from the point. He'll scoot on up to the point. Now over to Miller, a blast tipped in front. Oh, Nattyshak was in front, just wide. Nattyshak comes around trying to wrap it in, and it gets blocked, and the puck is now cleared down the length of the ice. .7:25 remaining here in the third. Here comes Rubtsov, quick shot, fanned on, and the puck is laced down the length of the ice. Now here comes Sherino. Dawson Sherino. Now he comes around to the far side. And we got a penalty coming up now to New Mexico. Lots of Sterling Dental Center big hits of the game. The one early from Dickinson is your teeth-checked moment. Give us a call. Our good friend Dr. Emil Janou and his crew at 318-688-1040 or log on to sterlingdentalshreveport.com, a proud corporate partner of Mudbugs Hockey. Mudbugs will be on the road for a while after tonight. They will head on a bus trip Monday night to Minnesota. Slashing is the infraction on Connor Kemp. So the Mudbugs have a two-man advantage. They can really pour it on here. Rubtsov sets up shop now to Gockler. Gockler now from the high slot. Has it, Gockler. Now to Gerard, back to Gockler, back to Gerard, back to Gockler. They're playing catch like two kids in the backyard. Now from the far corner, back to Gerard. Gerard has it. Now delved into Witherspoon, a drive, save made, rebound chance, they score! Anton Rubtsov able to pounce on the rebound in front and get his first of the year and join in on the party. 13:41, time of the goal. Another power play tally. It is 6-0 Mudbugs. Boy, this one is getting ugly. And the Mudbugs are letting out some shaft. And I'm a little surprised. I thought Connor Kemp was going to get out of the box. I guess he has to stay in there, and I'm a little perplexed by that. I think that's what Phil Fox is trying to figure out now. Because I know the major, you have to stay in for the major, but for the minor, I believe he gets out. And now they're going to come up here and figure this out. No. Well, that beats me. I'm a little shocked by that. Maybe because it's the second penalty? I'm not sure by that call. I'm a little perplexed by that. I know in the 5 minute you have to stay for the full 5. Now back up top to Dickinson. Quick wrister save made there by Lorson. Smiley gets the assist. And Rupsoff gets his first of the season. Down to 9 seconds left on the major. 6-0 game in favor of Shreveport. Face-off won there by Shreveport. Miller's got it. Miller now to the far corner. Quick wrister save made there by Lorson. Quick rebound. Oh, it got tipped on just wide. Now back up top to Miller. Miller waits. Cannot hold the zone. Back out to center. And now it's a 5-on-4 for 40 more seconds. 3 power play goals in this game. 6-0 lead for the Bugs. And there's only one thing now on everybody's mind. And it's got something to do with the Gulf Breeze Florida native manning the nets. Dickinson dropped off in front there to Nichols in front. Missed that pass, but Nichols stays with it. Back up top now to Dickinson. Dickinson back to the point there to Miller. Throws it at the net. It goes wide of the short side. 5 seconds left on the power play. Dickinson, quick wrister blocked in front. And that'll do it for the power play. They get one across. 5 minutes left here now in regulation. Connor Kemp and the Ice Wolves probably just looking for some positives to take over to next week. Now off the near side boards, avoiding a hit there was Kemp. Kemp now comes into the zone from the left side. Stolen away there by Miller. Now back out to center. Puck wristed in deep, stopped there by Perrant. And Perrant has it now to Miller. Miller now to the blue line. Mudbugs going to take their time. Down to 4.5 left here in the third. Off the far window. Back out to center. Now skating away. Here comes Witherspoon. Witherspoon gains the blue line. Quick thrown in front. One-timer. Oh, boy, to Sherino. And he just missed tapping that one in. And it goes down the length for icing. 4:09 now remaining here in regulation. Bugs up by a couple of field goals. 6-0. Quick shot. Power just wide there by Shreveport. Now back out to center. Gockler has it with Gerard. Now up ahead there to Smiley. Smiley now will saddle that puck back into the the New Mexico zone. Now to the near corner it goes. Ice Wolves trying to get one across. Here they come now to the left. Quick wrister, score! As I said it, the Ice Wolves scored, and I'll take the blame for that one. Richie Perrant's shutout bid will come to an end at 3:39 of the third. You knew the Ice Wolves were coming in strong, and Keenan Johnson able to rip one past Perrant from the far circle. Mudbugs 6, Ice Wolves 1. Time of the goal, 16:21 of the third.
New Mexico goal scored in 60 minutes, 21 seconds of the third period. Number 79, Keenan Johnson.
Puck is covered up there by Lorson. Face off to the right of Lorson. 6-1 game in favor of Shreveport. What a statement from Shreveport this weekend. And the goalless drought for New Mexico ends at over 100. I'm going to do the math here. My math is never good. About just under 117 minutes, just shy of 117 minutes to start the season. As Keenan Johnson scored the first goal in the Ice Wolves franchise history here in the NHL era. Now to the near side, sometimes those goals are hard to come by, especially the first for your franchise. Remember when Kieran Durgan scored the first for the Mudbugs in their NHL era? That happened a little bit earlier. That was my first day on the job. I remember that. Great memories. I was the young and wide-eyed young man who knew nothing about the Mudbugs. Well, I knew something about the Mudbugs, just didn't know what I was in for, and here I am 4 years later. From the far corner now as Weber tries to drive the puck. And now from the far corner, Mudbugs looking for more. Trying to put the point after on this game. Up 6-1. Quick shot there by Rand. Off the stick of Peters to my left, and it gets the back netting behind Perron. 1:51 now remaining here in the third. Face off just outside the near Mudbugs blue line. Taken and wrestled down there by Kemp. He'll throw it at the net. Sticked away there by Perron. Well, that was a fluky goal Perron gave up. Other than that, he has been magnifique. Now here comes Rubtsov in the far corner. Rubtsov looking for his second one. Throws it in front. Wide open net. Save made there by Lorson. Boy, there was a lot of traffic there. A lot of sticks getting tied up. That's a good effort there by the Ice Wolves as now the Bear, Russian Bear, Koklichev has it. Dropped off there to Smith, who's got a pair tonight. As he will lob it on net. Stop made there by Lorson. He'll cover it up with 1:14 now remaining here in the third. Shreveport 6, New Mexico 1. Mudbugs will head up to Minnesota for the showcase with their first game Wednesday night, 7:30. Join us with the Landers Dodge Jeep Chrysler and Ram pregame show at 7:20 as the Mudbugs will take on the Chippewa Steel for game 1 of 4 and 4 starting Wednesday night. A busy week for Mudbugs hockey, the ultimate test of endurance and stamina, ready to embark the Bugs. Less than a minute to go here in the third. Along to the far half wall, picked up there by Francis. Francis now behind the cage will take his time. He'll kiss it off the window, takes an awkward bounce. Now he's got to corral it as it gets stuck in the Mudbug zone. Dickinson drops it off there to Brazil. Brazil now will lead it up across there to Francis, back out to center. Now battling for it, Chirino. Oh boy, Chirino stuck his knee out. Might have got away with one there. Now thrown across there. Here's Lauren Chalk. Try to find the stick of paradise, but he was coming off for a line change. 20 seconds left. Mudbugs on their way to a 2-0 mark. Now to the near side there to Dickinson. Up ahead there to Natty Shack. Dropped off there to Chirino. Puck now popped back into the Mudbug zone. Slowed down there, 5 seconds. Holding it now along the near side there to Chirino. And at the half wall, last shot there by the Ice Wolves goes wide, and the Mudbugs win! Mudbugs win! Mudbugs win. Claws up. Final score, the Mudbugs 6, the Ice Wolves 1. The Mudbugs go to 2-0 on the mark. And what a night for Mudbugs hockey as they put up 6, a pair of goals for Jacob Smith, and a great overall performance from this 2019-2020 Mudbug squad so far, led by David Brazil as the captain. They now have a 2-0 mark. We'll take a break and bring you the Raisin Canes postgame show and the Scuba Ventures 3 stars of the game after these messages. You're listening to Shreveport Mudbugs Hockey.
The Robertson Cup champion Shreveport Mudbugs know big goals lead to big wins. That's why State Farm agent Ben Tolis and his State Farm team are here to help you score a big goal with your home and auto insurance. It's a great call that saves you time and money. So go score the winning goal and score savings by combining your home and auto. It's just another way we're here to help your life go right. Call State Farm agent Ben Tolis today at 318-688-1522. That's 318-688-1522.
Hey, this is Chet Yoder, voice of the Mudbugs. DeFada and Associates Investigative and Risk Analysis Services has been conducting professional private investigations for over 20 years. They offer a full range of services to both individuals and businesses. Whether you need an investigator for a personal matter like a child custody case or you suspect an internal theft problem with your business, DeFada and Associates has the experience, training, and knowledge to get you the information you need. Call Jerry today at 318-635-9944 to talk about your case or visit them online at defadapi.com.
The Mudbugs are going to skate around the ice. This is a tradition they started a couple of years ago, and I believe they're going to do it at the end of every homestand. And I like it. Thanking the fans for coming out. Another packed house here at George's Pond. 6-1 the final here in the Raisin Canes postgame show. My 3 stars of the game are pretty hard. We have a lot of good performances. 3rd star is going to be Rich Perrant. He was great. Only allowed 1. Kept them shut out for most of the night. My 2nd star of the game, boy, it's debatable. I'm going to go with Sam Miller. I thought he played well. Had a couple of points tonight. He is my 2nd star of the game. And the number 1 star for me is Jacob Smith. A couple of goals. He was terrific. And he's the top star of tonight's game. Final score, 6-1. Those are your Scuba Ventures 3 stars of the game. For all your scuba needs, go to 231 Mount Zion Street in Shreveport or log on to scubaventures.com. And really, the Mudbugs put it on early. It started with Reese Francis scoring his first goal of the year at 17:05. He rocked the top shelf, assisted by Warren Nattyshak, made it a 1-0 game. It didn't stop there. It was Jacob Smith who scored his first at 13:37. It made it a 2-0 lead, just getting out of the box, assisted by the captain, David Brazil. Then in the third, it was Koklachev rifling home his first of the year, assisted by Sam Miller and Ryan Dickinson at 2:58, made it a 3-0 lead. Then at 6:34, it was Jacob Smith again with his 2nd goal of the game, assisted by Sam Miller and Rupsoff, and it made it a 4-0 game. Then Jack Smiley joined in on the party with his first of the year, assisted by Connor Witherspoon, and it was 5-0 Mudbugs. Anton Rupsoff then, a couple of minutes later on the power play himself, 3 power play goals tonight for Mudbugs hockey, was able to tuck home the rebound in front for his first goal of the year, and it was a 6-0 Shreveport lead. New Mexico broke the shutout 16-20 in as they scored. Keenan Johnson unassisted, beats Perrant, and the shutout bid came to an end for Mudbugs hockey. Final score, the Mudbugs 6, the Ice Wolves 1, as the Mudbugs are now 2-0 on the early campaign. As we look at the standings, and there's not much to look at because it is still very early in the season, but the Mudbugs have 4 points, and they will be tied with the Ice Rays for first place in the South. We'll see how the Ice Rays did, rather. Looking at the updated scoreboard right now, brought to you by Red River Brewery. See how they're doing, and it's a final. Topeka beats the Ice Rays 4-3 in the shootout, so Corpus Christi gets 1 point, but the Mudbugs will sit in first place as they will head to Minnesota Wednesday night. Join us 7:30. The Mudbugs will take on the Chippewa Steel for Game 1 of the North American Hockey League Showcase from the Schwann Super Rink in Blaine, Minnesota. It'll be a 7:30 puck drop, 7:20 with the Landers Dodge Jeep Chrysler and Ram pregame show. I'm Chet Yoder signing off, thanking all our corporate partners and all our lovely fans who tuned into tonight's broadcast. That's been the Raisin Canes postgame show. I'm Chet Yoder signing off. Final score, the Mudbugs win big. They beat the Ice Wolves. They sweep the Ice Wolves by a final score of 6-1. Until Wednesday evening from Blaine, Minnesota, I'm Chet Yoder signing off, saying have a good night and a better tomorrow. And until next time, claws up.
Shreveport Mudbugs Hockey has been brought to you by Landers Dodge Jeep Chrysler and Ram, Raising Canes, Generational Financial Advisors, Scuba Ventures, DeFata and Associates LLC, State Farm, Sterling Dental Center, and Brookshire's Food and Pharmacy. Thank you for listening to Shreveport Mudbugs Hockey. Until next time, claws up!